What up, everybody? What up, everybody? We about to get it in. We about to get it in. But before I do, I gotta get them numbers up. Let's go.
got the wall. Break me up, 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 me up. Hey, me up, me up, me up. Got the wall. Me up, me up, break me up.
Dana J in the building. Let's go. Nothing but facts. Sing it,
Now shout it, now yell, now shout it. On the ball, she got the chain, she got the wall. Break me up, me up, me up.
That's it. That's what I like to hear. Break me off, break me off, break me off, break me off. Hey, hey, everybody say, break me off, break me off, break me off. Ooh. Yo, having fun out here today. What's going on with y'all? First, I want to say, shout out to the firm over here. Shout out to everybody that's doing their thing. You feel me? If you're doing your thing, man, I want to give y'all a shout out real quick because y'all deserve it. Y'all the best people to ever do it right now. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to jump right into it. It ain't nothing else to do but to jump right into it. So I'm going to jump right into it, and jumping right into it goes like this. I want to thank everybody here at the firm. I want to thank everybody for being here. I knew I was supposed to come last night, but we had a storm, and the storm knocked out power over here, so I couldn't come to you on the dock. So now I'm up, I'm running, I'm happy, I'm here. Y'all see the new color, the electric yellow shining through the hat. You know, you got it going on. Y'all seen it in the footage in the opening. Dana J went electric yellow. Yes, I did. Let's get it popping. All right. You see the title. Now we go to school. Woo! I want y'all to remember some things because we're going to talk about Don Russell. We're going to talk about some people stalking people on their jobs. We're going to talk about everything up under the sun. All right, it's 11:30. We'll be done by 12:30, hopefully. But let's go ahead. Big Sis Prima Donna dropped a powerful video last night or yesterday. Nobody paid attention to it. All right. Now, before I play it, I'm going to tell y'all this. Look at who's connected to who and who's trying to go after who to try to persuade who from messing with who. It's going to be a lot of innuendo talking. You got to understand what's going on out here. I've pushed the bull crap aside. They still coming. And we have people on this side that say, just ignore it. But how much can you ignore? Especially when they going after baby sis. Especially when they going after Sky Zone. Especially when they going after people that I rock with in the name of R. Kelly. Nah. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Greenberg when he posted that one of R. Kelly supposed to be employee moms brought him a note from the Queen of England with the thumbprint on it. Do y'all remember that? If y'all remember that, say yes. If y'all don't remember it, say no. I need to get the responses in. If y'all remember that, say yes. If y'all don't remember it, say no. Everybody on Facebook land, hey, I see Chris Roy watching. David Miller, what's going on? Y'all gonna learn something today because They used to call me the receipt man. They used to call me the receipt man. And I was called the receipt man by people who I no longer rock with because I always brought them motherfucking receipts. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm bringing you nothing but receipts. And if y'all can remember, I see some people saying no, they don't remember that. Okay. I see a lot of people saying yes, they do remember that. So what I got to do is pull this up. Greenberg. Oh, shoot. I can't spell. Greenberg. Talking about a letter with blood ink on it. See if it pull up from that, bro. No. Kelly. Greenberg. Talking about letter from Queen. Hold on. Okay. I want to see if this is it. Okay. All right. I want to leave that up for a second. All right. So some people say that they seen it. Some people say they haven't seen it. Some people say they know what I'm talking about. Some people don't know what I'm talking about. Okay. Hey, Mama Mary. I got enough people in here. I just wanted to let everybody know what was going on. DeJuan Williams from Lady T Dixon, all my mods, Anime Lover, EJ, Fantasia, Nisi. Hey, Willie, Albertine Davis, Tammy Farrell. All right. Lynette Jones, Miss Hot Pink. I seen Toy in here. There you go. Mama Mary in the building, Michelle, Natalie. Hey, how y'all doing? Let's get the rolling. Let's go. J Rock, what's on Facebook land? Tracy Jones, you here? Sheree, hey, how you doing? Nakia Crowder, hey. All right, let's get it going. All right, what we're going to do is the first exhibit is this right here. The first exhibit will be the Prima Donna file. The Prima Donna file. And I call it that because, and I call it the Prima Donna file because she broke it down. She broke it all the way down. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add to it from the parts that she missed. So look at your screen, y'all. We're going to get into it. Let's go. Patricia Martin, hey, let's get into it. Let's go. And I will say this, with her permission, I was given the opportunity to share this. You cannot share this without the permission of Prima Donna or Dana J.
Straight to a penthouse, Miami Beach. Yeah, niggas talk crazy on tweets. They don't want it cause I come to the beat. They don't want it. These niggas all sweet. Blue sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new weird beat. Put my seat up, trip for the I to the Z. They do anything for club. Do anything for club. They do anything for club. Do anything for club.
Rand in the building. Hey, Rand the baby. AMV, big baby.
Watch it out, bitch, stay, bitch it out the way. Move my bitch on your ass, can't go. Yeah, no disrespect. Your nigga be tripping, but we love ya. I'm not costing my bitch, but I know she bought me the rock. Practice, make perfect. Nigga, it's never too late. Never. I see this, out of this nigga, take it so much. Then I see the bills up out of the bank. You're blocking the media fake. Shout it DM and you're straight. I'm not gonna bite on the bait. Sipping no toxic waste. On the low with your bitch in this great. Mask on the face in case. Run to this how we in shape. If I go, she gon' leave these cakes. I put 2 million in safe.
Now I'm gonna pause that right there. I told you I'm gonna break it down. This is where a lot of the troubles came in at. It's a lot of people that was in the in crowd or trying to be in the in crowd. Now, like I've seen in the Bill Cosby case, his supporters, his fans, his friends, a lot of them ain't saying nothing. They letting it play out. They doing whatever they gotta do behind the scenes. But when you look at this particular person caused a lot of havoc, and what we seen was charges go out for Don Russell in 2 separate districts. And like I told y'all, they were the minimum districts. They were the minimum charges. So who you think gonna get the rest of the charges? And it's coming very soon. After they picked up Don Russell and the other 3, what do you think that they said? That who told them to do that? Who made them to do that? And I'm gonna uncover everything. So let's finish.
Don't go my way, look at my kids, gotta have money, not just me. Oh, I take the crowd out the king like Mike the Elvis. Oh, the world is why he died, don't lie, they don't help. Oh, you're gonna eat up the jerk and you cannot help. Yeah, niggas, I'm going tweets. They wanna come to the feet. I peep, these niggas all sweet. Bamboo sticks all in the Jeep. It's a new word every week. Put it up, put my seed, put it up. Don't trip for the I to the Z. Do anything for God. They do anything for God. Do anything for God. They do anything for God. Do anything for God. Do anything for God. Do anything for God.
Whole lot of people need to hear this. It's a lot of names on my hit list. Wants to say what he wants to, but still wet like a big bitch. I just want the whole blog at this place. They using my name for clickbait. They even wanna start fake beats. Instead of little beef in the mixtape. They know the bond, they taking me off. Say anything, they get a response. You know that mean they traffic is low, somebody just gotta practice it now. So being tame, I'd rather be wild. Bitches is bendy, they wanna be down. Soon as these bitches got something to sell, they say my name, this ain't child. Everybody wanna be lit, everybody wanna be rich, everybody wanna be this. If us you all hate me, bitch. Bring my pants, I'm not good at talking, I'm calling it out. Good opinions for private accounts. So not a check, then you gotta bounce. I got the drip, come get it now. They do anything for clout, do anything for clout. Bitches is mad, bitches is trash. I feel the grouch. See me win, they gotta hurt. Ouch. So when they see me, what they gonna do? Bitch, not from the couch, back.
Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. They do anything for clout. Do anything for clout.
What's up, everybody in the chat? I'm just give it a few more minutes. You know how I do it.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
Again, what's up, everybody in the chat? Spitting Fire, J Rock, Lady Gemini, Dimple, Chevy Chick, Angela, Vicky Simmons. How y'all doing? You know, I was trying to get this working right last night. It just didn't want to cooperate. What's going on? Titled is R. Kelly being held responsible for his entourage. So before I get started, let me just address this for one simple reason. When you text people, when you're messaging people, it could be very well possible that there's a miscommunication or something like that. So I just wanted to vocalize my responses to these messages and what I was responding to this morning. Early this morning, an account set up with Don Russell's name left a comment. And then they was like, here's a link to such and such. And that was basically their comment. So I made a post on my social media basically like, you would think after all this person would not be on YouTube, you know, common sense. Either this person, again, is either a moron or they're intentionally doing this stupid ass shit. So someone responds and they're like, they hope he's not that stupid. Well, wasn't nothing wrong with that until I continue to read, and it's like, but some about people calling the government and blase. My thing is this. When I saw that part of the comment, it just made me kind of side-eye the whole conversation in general for the simple fact, when you're doing things in the public front, if you're doing things on social media, don't nobody necessarily have to call the police. Like, so when that statement is,
I want y'all to pay attention to the bottom name. Nequa Cottrell Bowman. Pay attention to that name.
Made, it's like you're trying to throw out there the bullshit that's going on social media. That's going on YouTube. Now, there's only a handful of people that are on my social media from YouTube. So for the most part, I like to stick away from the unnecessary bullshit. In fact, when you're doing things in the public front, if you're doing things on social media, don't nobody necessarily have to call the police. Like, so when that statement is made, it's like you're trying to throw out there the bullshit that's going on social media. That's going on YouTube. Now, there's only a handful of people that are on my social media from YouTube. So for the most part,
I'm gonna stop there. She said, Shanice Yarborough, yeah, but at the same time, what's the point? Yeah, but at the same time, what's the point in calling the government on people if they can see for themselves, especially when it's that's what Nikki Bowman is saying to Prima Donna. Hold on, let's finish.
All right, I like to.
Prima Donna said, people kill me with that people calling the government. If a MF ain't got sense enough not to broadcast certain stuff, whose fault is that? Ain't nobody got to call the government when they can witness the BS themselves, just for y'all acting brand new. And then you know how Prima Donna go in.
To stick away from.
And then it says, You do comment every time is to throw out something else. Be okay. Pray. This whole conversation ain't about you saying you hope he ain't that dumb. This is Nikki Bowman. I'm going at prima donna. You do comment every time is to throw out something else. B. Okay. Pray. This whole conversation ain't about you saying you hope he ain't that dumb either. The calling the government part is what I responded to.
The unnecessary bullshit. So for me, when somebody brings in a certain comment that would be pointing the finger over some shit that other people are doing on YouTube, such as calling the police on each other, making these reports and all that shit, if that ain't got nothing to do with R. Kelly, right? So why?
And then I'm gonna stop that there. Everybody wondering who Nikki Bowman is. Nikki Bowman is DJ Tyson's lapdog. She's the one that called Child Protective Services on a grown man. She's also the one that been calling people jobs as well. So that's what they do behind the scenes. They figure out who's going to do what, and she carries out everything. Just like she goes in people chats and try to sway people to not listen to the people over here, but to listen to what's going on, to the rhetoric with that crew over there, aka the ops. Just giving y'all who she really is.
Even mention that in the comment, right or wrong. Just if I jump the gun in making that assumption and thinking when you're talking about R. Kelly and you're saying you're supporting R. Kelly, there's no need to bring forth actions that YouTubers are doing that you don't agree with, right or wrong. The shit that we have witnessed on YouTube is crazy. And what bothers me is when you say that, and then when you even mention that you ain't got nothing to do with that type of behavior, people automatically get offensive and wonder why you're getting defensive, because it's, again, all these people are trying to shift their narratives of how they want things to go. If I say this, then that means I'm supporting Dana J. I'm riding the Dana J juice. This, and that. If I disagree with something that has been said that directly affects the commenters, you all subscribers' opinion about things that I'm saying, I'm going to speak on that. But for people to come to my platforms and want to inject the bullshit that's going on, such as the people calling the police on my platform, when I'm speaking on, if I'm speaking on the people within R. Kelly's camp that are doing stupid shit, that's what I'm speaking on. I don't give a fuck what's going on YouTube. So when you bring in things that have occurred on YouTube, that's what I mean. That's what I'm responding to when I say I ain't got nothing to do with that. And when I say it like that, I'm telling you that just so that you don't twist my words. And again, come back on these motherfucking platforms and push that bullshit ass narrative. Oh, the prima donna over here on this side. I ain't on nobody's side but the truth. And let's be real about the situation. From the beginning, my approach has been to watch things play out, not interject myself in certain shit. I've watched all these interviews, yes. I've watched quite a few lives. Even if I didn't comment, 9 times out of 10, I'm commenting to send a message to certain individuals that keep coming at me with this certain bullshit. The fact of the matter is, I realize that people have been trying to push certain narratives. And I have been suspicious, for those who have been on my platform, I have been suspicious of the people who are within R. Kelly's camp from the beginning, right or wrong. All those people that were close to R. Kelly, those were the people I was watching. So let's take a trip down memory lane, because people are acting stupid right now and it's pissing me off. So remember, certain individuals told us they brought in another individual. So the thing that has thrown me off the whole time is, why is it okay to sit here and be like, he's the mole, if other individuals reached out to him and brought him into the circle? So if he is the mole, then everybody is the mole. Wouldn't that make sense? How does it process in your mind that this person got to be a mole, but he didn't bring himself around? He didn't reach out to himself. So you're going to have to make it make sense for me. And then when I ask y'all these questions, you got nothing for me. And when I speak to that effect, you want to get mad at me because the shit you saying don't make sense. But then you want to take my phrase, make it make sense. Y'all niggas ain't making no motherfucking sense. Real talk. How the fuck he gonna be the mole? He didn't bring himself in, but he the mole. Okay, so cool. He the mole. Ain't nobody else over here the mole. No. None of the shit that they doing is suspicious. No. Throughout this whole year, those that have been on my platform strong know that when I call out certain individuals, motherfuckers get tight. So to be honest, I like to keep pushing buttons. Because you over here in my ear talking about some irrelevant ass bullshit, when for me, what we witnessed last year was the beef between two individuals being played out by a lot of people stepping in. My point of view is this. This is an open investigation. I'm not finna be sitting here trying to have no conversation with no people I think the feds watching. The fuck? Who from the hood finna sit here and have conversations with people and you think the feds watching them? Who do that? Yeah, I'm finna have an interview with you. That don't make no sense to me. That don't make no motherfucking sense to me. Motherfuckers mad at me because I have known from the moment I opened my mouth, the dudes that came out of this particular person, Don Russell mouth, has been a little bit off. So when people just kept on pushing the things that he was pushing as well, it kind of made me look at things from a different perspective. Like, you can see things from his perspective, and at the same time, you want everybody to just sit here and be on this hate bashing train. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to everybody, there's some real shit brewing, and we're going to get into this video after we run through my last upload, but I just wanted to get this off my chest right now, because other people over here are stupid. You think the whole world gonna be stupid. I can't stand motherfucking scammers that just think they so motherfucking smarter than everybody else. Cause you ain't, again, just play this shit back in y'all mind. They made it they mission to say this man don't know R. Kelly. So why do Pre-Banana have a problem with him if he don't know R. Kelly? Why should I give a fuck about him? I want to know who the fuck know R. Kelly, right? The fuck is y'all talking about? Does that make sense to y'all? But then they'll get their stupid ass on their platform and try to make it seem like, oh, I'm just riding his train and this, and that. Motherfuckers, I wasn't the one traveling across states to go and do this and do this and do that. You feel me? I wasn't trying to use a person to meet another person and then get mad because I no longer like that person. For whatever reason. I don't really give a fuck what happened. But at the end of the day, y'all have saw what happens when niggas get mad at you. They just get to talking and talking and talking. So in my opinion, a lot of motherfuckers that could have been scamming together at each other and just kept throwing the blame. I don't really know. But at the end of the day, it all looks suspect to me. Because all that shit ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with no goddamn R. Kelly. Yeah, you want to keep Why ain't you talking about this, motherfucker? Because it ain't relevant. And as you can see, a lot of the shit that motherfuckers just had to talk about was incriminating. Again, open investigation. Everybody just wanted the Tito. Everybody need an exclusive. As you saw with me, I'm going through things that they've already said. I'm going through past articles from 2002 to present. I'm not fucking with these people. When I sit here and tell you I don't think it's a good idea to be sitting here bashing Azrael and et cetera online, guess what? Oh, again, because it's something that somebody else said and this group of people don't like, oh, I gotta be on his team, but the shit make motherfucking sense. Leave them the fuck alone. They don't make no sense. If you're speculating that they're going to be called in as a witness and shit like that, why would you publicly be inserting yourself into bashing them? That don't make no motherfucking sense. And you can sit here and I got the freedom of speech all motherfucking day, but guess what? You don't have the right to fucking harass people. There is a difference. There is a difference in me, like right now, on my motherfucking page, talking about the shit that's going on my page. There is nothing wrong with me talking about things that have been printed in an article for the dumbass motherfucker talking about, well, what's the difference in what you're doing and what Don Russell doing? Let me explain the biggest difference, stupid. Do I have contact with these goddamn accusers? Did I send them some mail? Did I reach out to their damn attorney and crop some shit and say, if you don't drop this lawsuit, I'm gonna expose the real shit? Did I do any of that? Did I then go on, let's see, 6 motherfucking platforms and describe just that? Did I do that? I'll wait. That's the difference. Be asking stupid questions. Exactly. So, as who said that? As Bree Ramsey said, it was all a competition for some. And like I pointed out, you know, you ain't got to like the next person. This person might be good at doing this. You ain't got to sit here and deal with nobody that say they support R. Kelly. So to just sit here and watch people go strong, leading this bullshit when there's bigger topics to be discussed. Motherfuckers keep getting over here reading the same motherfucking indictments, but they leaving out some very key important facts. Now, some of you may not be aware that recently it's been put out on social media that Rashonda Landfair is cooperating with the feds. Now, if you hadn't recalled, it's been this ongoing battle. Is she cooperating? Is she not? 1 minute the attorney says she is cooperating. Then he comes out and releases a statement and says that the $2 million payoff is bullshit. And then now, because Daryl McDavid is trying to separate himself from being in the same trial with R. Kelly, the prosecutors have explained why they don't feel like that's a good idea. And in their explanation and explaining why they don't think it's a good idea, they state that Rashonda Landfair is testifying. They're also stating that the victims, let's go back to it, because so much has passed and so much bullshit has been the focus of people's attention. I almost forgot about this Chicago indictment. And people are like, Greenberg said he's not worried about the Chicago indictment. Well, if I'm not mistaken, that's the one in which Rashonda was included in, with the volume of tapes in which they said. Like I told you months ago, according to Greenberg, he said that he only saw one tape. And it had me side-eyeing him for the simple fact, if you go to the indictment, you would have noticed that there were 4 tapes described in the indictment. And if you recall, I was asking, where are the other tapes? Where did the third tape especially go? Where did the guy, you remember the guy with Gloria Allred? The guy that just happened to find the tape in his garage? Where did he go? But at the end of the day, when you look at it, even if she is testifying, it would bring into question these tapes, the chain of command. All these things will go into play. And the fact that we don't see too many motions being filed by Greenberg, it's a little bit concerning when he just said the other day he's not concerned at all about this case. If, according to these reports, this witness, this accuser is cooperating, it seems like you do have quite a bit on your hands when it comes to the Chicago case as well. Kimberly Nicole, when let me find the damn thing. Because that was my first response when the first article came out saying that she was cooperating. I was like, well, that don't mean she's testifying against R. Kelly. However, they could have propositioned her to the fact of, hey, we got these 4 tapes and we know it's you on it. If you don't do this, we gonna do this. It's not unheard of for them to do that. So the fact that she's testifying again, I stand on what I believe about the whole situation. It tells a lot when I see other people who hear that and instantly panic when we all know they're not playing fair at all. And the biggest thing that just is crazy to me is, let's go back to what I was just speaking on, the fact that people are looking at me strange. They questioning me because I've said from the beginning that I've been side-eyeing this character, that I didn't know if he was his manager or not until it become obvious that other people reporting that he's not. Even him coming out and saying he's not his manager until he got on another platform in which he said, okay, for the sake of this platform, we'll say I'm his manager. See, that's the type of shit that I sat here and witnessed. And y'all act like I ain't just supposed to call it out because you spent your last year ooh and ahhing about the shit the motherfucker was saying. Motherfucker sitting here holding another person's trophy all googly-eyed and shit. And you mad at motherfucking me because y'all brought somebody on y'all platform that you didn't properly know about. And or you do know about and you with the same bullshit they on. One of the two. But what they fail to realize is I'm a neutral party. So when I get on here and I speak my perception, it's my perception. It's because, again, I didn't spend my year trying to get to know fucking people that ain't relevant. It ain't because I sit here and try to spend my year trying to get exclusive information, knowing that, again, this is an open investigation and that exclusive information can be used.
I'm gonna pause this for a second. I want to stop and say, shout out to Douglas Anton. I truly appreciate you, brother. Truly appreciate you a lot. and the kind words that you put out in the face of adversity, and you fighting for Robert Sylvester Kelly. Shout out to Doug Anton. I have to say that. Shout out to Doug. I have to say that. All right, let's get back to it.
Used in the court of law, period, point blank. Fuck what you thought. Ain't nobody got to call shit. In case y'all missed the latest tea with Mark Zuckerberg, he was just in the line of fire for all the privacy violations that's been going on Facebook. And you really think they can't tap into any given phone, any given device, any social media device and see what the fuck they want to see? Ain't nobody got to call shit. If your dumb ass is gonna be on the goddamn live platform being stupid, who fault is that? Who fault is that, you stupid? That's just like posting some weed on your social media account, talking about some I got that fire, and then you get arrested, and then you get your stupid ass on the internet and say, who told on me? Motherfucker, you told on you, you dummy. Fuck you talking about? Fuck is you talking about? And you want to know something else since I'm venting? Like I told old girl earlier, I ain't got nothing to do with that police shit because shit, if I file a report on you, I'm going to file a report on you for my safety. It ain't to necessarily put you in jail like I did in a previous situation when I was threatened. See, these dumbass motherfuckers get on here and they threaten people, and then they want people to feel sorry for you when you act in your best interest. I ain't got a motherfucking thing to do with people over here sending people to call people for stupid ass reasons, but I will protect myself if a motherfucker come for me. Period.
Wow.
So at the end of the day, when I seen other people doing this type of shit, when I saw other people engaging in bully tactics when things weren't going their way, it made it more obvious to me that they may have some type of situationship going on with this character in particular, because they do pretty much a lot of the shit that I noticed he will do. And if you think about it, I'm finna show you this video just to confirm this fact that y'all mad at the wrong motherfucking person. Y'all mad at me because I peep game, and while y'all over here talking about this person, I knew from my research that this particular incident was a problem for R. Kelly. With that being said, me watching a person get on 5, 6 different platforms and tell you over and over what he did, and everybody's sitting around here like ain't nothing happened, that shit was crazy to me. Crazy than a motherfucker. But even the white people, I don't even mean to say it like that because of course I'm not racist, but even the white people was on Don Russell ass. You want to know why? Because you know when he was telling y'all how he wrote I do not accept this contract. You remember him telling y'all how he wrote that on Faith Rogers' lawsuit? And some of y'all keep asking, how did they know which Jane Doe it was? Because they know what happened. Like, what is y'all talking about? Again, y'all don't spend so much time on these stupid people platform. Y'all don't even know what the fuck going on. Clearly, they know who the Jane Does are. They know the stories that the Jane Does told them. So if he know that his motherfucking ass sent her a letter to get on these motherfucking platforms and tell y'all this story was either one, the stupidest thing to do on the fucking planet, or you're doing that shit intentionally. So when people come on my platform and be like, I hope he not that stupid, he told you, like, what the else do you want? How do you hope he... Y'all be getting me all razzled for no reason. How do you hope he didn't do that? He told you he did it. Then talking about some what I'm doing and pointed out seems like I'm helping the government. Motherfucker, if you don't think that they know all this shit, you crazy. And if you don't think somewhere in your mind, somewhere it's all the way in the back of your mind, if you don't think that this man is free to go back and read his affidavits and his indictments and rethink that. But look, this was a year ago. And this guy is basically talking about this letter in which Don Russell wrote, explaining and how it was basically what y'all, if I don't understand what he was talking about, he was trying to, pause it, it's buffering. I'll just leave it right there. He was, y'all could go look it up in your time. It's called, Is R. Kelly a Sovereign Citizen? And basically he's asking in the question because the way Don Russell did the little lawsuit, that would imply that R. Kelly is a sovereign citizen. And if you haven't went through the steps to become a sovereign citizen, you sitting here writing on a piece of paper, I don't accept this, that don't mean a motherfucking thing in court. Somebody's reporting.
Now I'm gonna stop it right there because it cuts off. But what I want to show is, like I said, Greenberg said that he got a paper from, he didn't say it was Don's mom, but he said a close person working with R. Kelly mother gave him a paper with blood thumb stamp on it to get him out of jail. Well, this is where I come into play at. And I didn't want to say nothing, but if y'all remember on Blockbender, I said, if Don Russell want to challenge me paperwork for paperwork, we can talk about it. Natural person versus sovereign citizen. Now, here's the difference. A sovereign citizen is a terrorist group. They take the paperwork of a natural man and the Moore brothers, and they change it to fit their description and whatever they want to do, when they want to do it, and how they want to do it. And they steal the philosophy, our philosophy of a natural man. But they just feel as though they need one piece of paperwork, and that's it. Well, I'm going to show y'all this right here, and y'all see how thick this is. This is just one. This is step one of the paperwork. Step one. The first step you see is affidavit of corporate denial. That's the first thing you got to do. Second thing that come behind that. Second thing that come behind that is you have to get an all-out clearance report from the White House. Next thing you got to do is you got to get every charge or every type of public publication that you have and put it into a folder. Then you have to write the United States Secretary of Treasury, and you have to memo it U.S. Citizenship Organization. And with that, and I'm only going to tell y'all, but I'm not going to tell y'all all the steps that go in it. I'm going to just tell y'all everything that got to do with it. Then you got to do your declaration of status for a natural person and not a corporation. Then you have to do the State Bureau of Investigation or State Department of Justice. Then you got to do Department of the State Treasurer. Then from there, you have to do an indemnity bond. You have to do an indemnity bond. For folks that's looking at me like I'm crazy, like I say, I come with all facts. Here's my indemnity bond. No, I'm not a sovereign citizen. I am a natural person. This is what separates me and people that walk the walk that I walk from the sovereign citizens. I got to cover this up. Now, where is it at? It's somewhere near me. Okay. This right here is your best friend. Is a premium red stamp pad. And the reason why you need it, and this is what they tried to do, but they don't have the paperwork to follow in, which will land you in jail for the rest of your life for treason. Gotta turn it this way because if y'all see it, this is my thumbprint down here. But this is my affidavit of ownership. My best friend is the notary. when you do a court notary, that signifies everything is valid. From there, I sent everything in. This is why I don't pay taxes. This is why I don't, deal in anything dealing with corporations. From that point, I sent it in straight from the White House. Straight from the White House. And the seal is embroidered right here. You can't really see it because it's like an invisible abrased seal. Department of State, United States of America. If you notice, you see the United States of America is different. It's only capital, first letter, everything. Everything else is lowercase, signifying that it's from the Republic. This is from, I gotta hold this. This is from, this is from the state that I was born in. And you see, I got the gold seal. This is what Don Russell was trying to imply. But unless you have that opening packet, you cannot do anything, because they will call you and they will ask you two questions. Do you have an indemnity bond? Do you have a UCC in every state that you filed in? Do you have, let's finish. Do you have attachment definition B, which I have right here? And when they ask you that, the judge going to ask, can I see your originals? This is where they get you at in court. Can I see your originals? You tell the judge no. The reason why is because if anything happened to your original, you fall back under their jurisdiction. That's what personal jurisdiction mean. That's what personal persona jurisdiction mean. If you give your judge the originals, he can rip it up in front of your face. Ain't nothing you can do about it. Then you got to start all that process over again. This is why I kept saying he's a fraud, because he's practicing sovereign citizenship, which we hate, because they make it bad for the natural people who don't have to pay taxes if we don't want to. Now, if we want to pay taxes, that's just an offering and we can get it back at the end of our year. But a lot of us don't pay taxes because we know where the tax money go to, which is not to where it's supposed to go to. That's why a lot of things that people be like, well, Dana, you do this, you do this. And that's why I can identify with Donald Trump, because he's a private person. Just giving y'all a little insight. Let's go here. One of my cars that got totaled. How was I able to pay for it? I'll tell you. Just giving y'all some heads up. We have our own banking system. Everything is on promissory notes, and we have law to back it, which is right here. I'm just showing y'all that so far, just so y'all know exactly what the hell is going on. And when people start showing paperwork and only show you parts of it, make sure they can show you everything. That's why I said I'll go on any platform and I'll open up every paperwork I got, word for word. Actually, I'll do this just so y'all know. This is just step one, folder. And if he don't have everything I have in here, he'll fraud. He'll fraud. But let's go into some real stuff, because I'm not going to take up too much time on that, because hold on, how do I do this? Okay. I'm not going to take up too much time on that, because at the end of the day, Robert Kelly is the focus, not Dana J. So since Robert Kelly is the focus, let's go here. When Surviving R. Kelly came out, the first thing they were saying is that Robert is sending people to stalk people, right? Robert is sending people to blow up people's stuff. Robert is sending people to coerce people. Robert is doing this. Robert is doing that. So we got to deny him bail. And then, matter of fact, I'm going to say this real quick. Shout out to my background post. That's my baby boy. Y'all see him in the background with his little stand-up joint for the video of his aunt that his aunt shot. But let's get back to it. We talking people saying that Robert is doing this, Robert is doing that. So I'm gonna ask a question. If you really for Robert, right? And you know Robert is in a jacked up situation, I'm gonna ask y'all people out there, would y'all do anything? Would y'all do anything that would hinder Robert from at least being considered having a bond or anything? I just want to know, would y'all? And I'm gonna wait for y'all responses. Would y'all do that? Yes or no? Would y'all even consider anything, or consider about hindering, or consider doing anything that would hinder Robert, the person that y'all supposed to be vouching for, from getting a bond? I see one person say no. For the late people, just join in. Let's not be a distraction. No way. Okay, well, I'm gonna show y'all a video that I got in my inbox. And I want y'all to pass judgment on this video. Take a look at the screen. I want y'all to pass judgment on this video, because to me, it just don't make sense. And it seems like even though their leader is jacked up and got booked and scared everybody, they still do things. Here's a picture of the guy, Tyrell. He go by DJ Bedbug or DJ whatever his name is. He's going off because one of R. Kelly accusers took a picture of him because he went in her job. Now, here's the thing. He haven't been going to our job. So now that Don Russell has got locked up, now he decides that he want to go to her job because he's no longer a resident of Chicago, Illinois. So let's look at this and you pass judgment.
All of that. Make me call down to the corporate office, because I will. I ain't gonna play no fucking games. Motherfuckers always talking about a motherfucker going to jail. Motherfucker get fired fucking with me. And that ain't no threat. That's a promise. I'm waiting on that picture to come out. I know exactly where it come from. And I'm gonna show them, hey, this picture came from this store, from this O'Reilly, because she walked at the back and take a picture of me. Walk right back. Pow. I'm like, I asked Danielle, I said, Danielle, did she just take a picture of me? She said, look like it. And I told the manager, you better tell her to delete that picture, because if that picture come up on my anywhere social media, I got the timestamp. And I'm going to have them go back and watch the camera, watch the video, and see that she took a picture of a customer that she was not supposed to take a picture of. I done did plenty of business up in O'Reilly. My name is in that computer. Type that bitch in that bitch. Shit, I got warranty on parts. God damn it. Stop. I don't know why they be playing these games with me, man.
So, with that being said, right? You know she works at that store. You never been to that store. Why would you go in that store bothering that lady on her job? Knowing that she was in that docuseries. Knowing that it just don't make sense. Like, your guy got jacked up, meaning Don Russell, but you go into a store that you've never been in, that the accuser or one of the accusers is saying that R. Kelly is doing bad things to them, but she know that you are a R. Kelly supporter, as you say. because you had interactions with her on grown man's channel or grown little boy's channel, and you called her all type of B's and cussed her out and all that, and then 2 months later you pop up at her store? Is that or is that is that or is that not witness intimidation, or could it be perceived as witness intimidation? Let me know. Maybe I'm reaching. Maybe I'm looking in it too deep, but could that not be perceived as witness intimidation? I'm lost. Could that not be perceived as witness intimidation? I just need to know. Because at the end of the day, it's not a good look. It's not a good look. At the end of the day, it's not a good look. And while y'all out here doing stuff, these people are going back to the feds and reporting. And y'all sitting out here thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this. Ain't nobody gonna know what I'm doing. But the whole time, it's not about you. The federal government is building a case from you on him. So he's sitting because of you. But you are gaining money and fame and notoriety off of his name. That's not making sense to me. And then the first thing they say, well, Bozo got a cash app. Bozo this. I keep telling y'all are the slowest people on earth. If you knew who Bozo is, you wouldn't call nobody Bozo that you're trying to make fun of. If you knew who Uncle Tom was, you wouldn't call nobody Uncle Tom if you knew what he really did. Just to give y'all history 101, Uncle Tom helped free slaves. Uncle Tom turned on the slave master for the slaves. Hambone is the one that turned on Uncle Tom for the slave master. Know your history. Know your history. So when people saying, oh, you're Uncle Tom, just be like, okay, thank you. If I'm gonna be an Uncle Tom, then shit, thank you. Thank you. But, and see, and there's certain situations dealing with this case that I'd really try to stay away from. Because now we got recordings coming out on different channels. We got, I mean, somebody hit me up and said the doctor played the recording. Yo, I really don't want to get into that. But the thing that gets me is the responses of some things. And these responses kills me, because I'm a person that I look all the way into responses. I look all the way into words. I look all the way into what things could mean. And because I'm very street smart, when a lawyer say one thing and a person that's in the paperwork comments slickly, you have no other choice but to say, what the hell is really going on? That's why some things you really won't see me commenting on, because I might know all of the truth, but I'm not going to comment on certain things. But this one thing caught my eye. This one thing caught my eye, and it made me think like something bigger going on here. And I'm going to show you. Just because we the firm over here, and we don't do and we don't do no ducking. We don't duck no wreck. Steve Greenberg posted this. And Steve Greenberg posted this right here, and it says, Steve Greenberg at SG Crim Law. It says, we just learned of the charging several so-called associates of R. Kelly. Without question, Robert Kelly had nothing to do with any of these alleged acts by those charged. He hasn't attempted to intimidate anyone or encourage anyone else to do so. No involvement whatsoever. That sounds like a straightforward, direct statement, right? But just like big sis, little sis, prima donna say, when you see fuck shit, you got to call it out, no matter who it is. Because if I do some fuck stuff, you best believe all of them going to try to call me out. All of them has tried to call me out at one point or another. And I'm going to say this. I have no issue with Dr. Rice. I have no issue with I-1. I have no issue with anybody except for I-3 and I-4. That's who I have issues with from the indictment. But when I seen this, and I just want y'all to tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm reaching. That's why we a family over here, because we should be able to tell somebody like, oh, you doing too much. Yo, you might be reaching on this. Then I can respect that. But I'm going to go back to what Greenberg said. He said, we just learned of the charging of several so-called associates of R. Kelly. Without question, Robert Kelly had nothing to do with any of these alleged acts by those charged. He hasn't attempted to intimidate anyone or encourage anyone else to do so. No involvement whatsoever. But then I get this. Now, I want y'all to ask yourselves, is this an issue or not? When the lawyer come out to clear Robert Kelly, why would you say this? So my question is, am I wrong for this? Am I reaching? Or is this a subliminal of saying without saying? To me, that's an issue. A very big issue for me. Because now I'm wondering what's really going on. I'm wondering, shout out to Big Six Toxic Diamond in the building. I don't see nobody else. Did anybody else show up? I'm wondering, what's this about? I'm wondering, was the audio being played to clear the situation, or was it to clear your name? But if that's the case, I'm gonna ask a question that nobody else gonna ask. If you're gonna play half of the or a little bit of audio, just play the whole damn audio so everybody can see. Since you done put a piece of it, now everybody want to know what was the full audio. What's up, Vendetta? I don't want to hear the audio. Maybe I heard it already. Maybe I didn't. Nobody would know. But this right here scared me for a minute, and I'm not going to lie. Because when Greenberg said that R. Kelly is not associated with none of them, if he would have said, wow, I would have said, okay, cool. That means that he really don't know. But to say just ... wow ... That's implicating that you know a lot more than what you're saying. And when we do this from the hood, we are saying that the person that we saying this to is lying. So I'm just keeping it 100. If you're going to be transparent, we all going to be transparent. And we ain't going to pick and choose when to be transparent. Let me read some of these comments. Let's see. Yes, it is a form of intimidation. Okay, Nichelle, you talking about that one? Hold on, Sharby in the building? Hey, Sharby 28. Okay. I get to see my big sis. Now I feel much better now that my big sis is in the building. He doesn't owe that to everybody, Dana, because he wanted to clear the part of what was said about him. That's the problem. Everybody takes everything to social media. Well, just I'm gonna say this: if it happened on social media, then how's everybody taking it to social media? If it happened on social media, it was released on social media. This was released on social media. So how can you not address it? But can you address this part right here? When he said just wow after Greenberg said what he said? Why you got an issue with Will and Brian? Dom K, I think you need to know who your people talking about. I3 and I4 is not Will and Brian. So whoever you getting your issues from or your information from, you need to go back and tell them they got to get the right people. 1 through 5, there's no Will in it nowhere. One through 5, there's no Will in it nowhere. 3 is Don Russell. 4 is Bryant Nick. Y'all know who 5 is. 1 and 2, you gotta get that on your own. And I'm gonna say this. Hold on, let's finish. Wait a minute. You don't think he was saying wow based on the so-called connection to Kelly as far as 3 people arrested? And you digging me? If he would have just said wow, then that's what I would have thought. But he said just ... wow. That implicates in the street. See, I'm from the street. I'm from Baltimore. I'm from the slums of Baltimore. So I think just wow, and not that I think, but the way we carry it back home, when somebody say a statement and then somebody come back and be like, just wow, we pretty much saying the nigga lying, man. That's a street term of nigga, you lying. That's saying it without saying it. I mean, Sharby 28 in the building. If I'm lying, Sharby, can you clarify that and tell me I'm lying or telling the truth? Or if the brain around, can you ask the brain, am I telling the truth? I'm just going to keep it 100. Just Jazz said, but not by him. Well, he always can go through who he talked to. I'm trying to watch what I say because I don't want to offend nobody. But I'm going to keep it 100. It is what it is. All along, as Dr. Rice has been on his platform, he never came with no foolery. He's a very smart man, which I don't think he would ever get. Just Jazz, that's not for me to decide. That's not for me to decide. And see, everybody have their own theory of stuff. That's why I don't go into who's right, who's wrong. If this is your theory, that's your theory. I don't know. I'm just saying that right there piqued my attention. And it didn't make sense to me. That's all I'm saying. And when things don't make sense, I need clarification. I don't talk to Dr. Rice like that. We don't talk. And we only had a few conversations. So it's not like that. But we have respect for each other. So you would never hear me say, oh, I talk to Dr. Rice every day of the week. No. I'm not the one that he talked to. But what I will say is that when it don't make sense, there's nothing wrong with getting clarification on it when something don't make sense. And I think that with an ongoing investigation, with stuff going on, I'm not even going to comment on shit that I know I can be implicated in. First of all, I'm not calling nobody. Second of all, I'm not commenting on shit that I can be implicated in. I will sit, screenshot, and watch. I don't even want to dish off information because those folks play a dirty game. And anything, okay, I'm going to go here. Let's look at how I'm being done on social media. All of my good is being evil spoken of. So what makes you think the feds, who have unlimited access to a lot of way more than what most of any of us will have, wouldn't play the same game? So why give ammunition to be labeled as anything, even if you're not that way? I'm going to keep it 100. And what I'm not going to allow anybody to do is be a hypocrite, because ain't that's what a lot of y'all say about me? Dana J, don't give them no ammunition, this and this and this and this. But when it hits a total different person, the narrative don't fit that person. It only fits Dana J. And the only person I know that keeps it real, that's 100% legit, and it's not a person, it's a couple people, a couple people who I argue with. Sharby 28 is one, Randa Baby is another, Levi is another, Mama Mary is another. I'm missing one. Shirley is another. We go at it constantly. We go at it constantly. And there's one more who I can't say, because then people going to try to take that and turn it in. Oh no, look at this. So I won't even say that person's name. And know that person is not in Team Truth. Let's kill that. So I'm just wondering, like, we pick and choose who we take up for, right? And I sat back and I watch who take up for who. But at the end of the day, I'm going to leave this out here. And only a hit dog is going to holler. Don't say you rock with me in public, but can't take up for me in private. If I'm not there, and if you feel as though you can't take up against certain people, just say, look, don't say nothing around me. That's all. I have been privileged to watch conversations of people that be on this side that say they rock with me. They will sit in a circle and watch people talk about me without saying, yo, He ain't here to defend himself, so don't do that around me. But they sit back and laugh and then come back and say, well, Dana, this person was talking about you. So now, from now on, my next reply is going to be, what did you do? What did you say? If you can't tell me what you said when they was talking about me, I don't want to hear it. But that's how we kill drama. Then I'm going to keep it 100. Like I say, I hold everybody truth. And just because I don't say certain things and I don't speak on certain things, don't think I don't know or I haven't witnessed or I don't have sitting in this computer everything. Everything I need. It's right here. Ask Passionately Gangster when she thought I was joking. And she did what she did. I opened my inbox to show people like, yo, what she is and what she says she is not who she is. So at the end of the day, we got work to do for Robert. If it's not for Robert, I don't want to hear it. Because honestly, I'm going to keep it a buck. I don't know half of y'all personally. I chat with y'all. I get to know y'all whenever we do whatever, like a rally or whatever, then I get to meet y'all. But a lot of people I'm not even going to get to meet. Which leads me to Harold's Chicken and Waffle. You got a young lady, beautiful young lady, on the screen with a mask on, talking about Buzzer, I'm from New York, Buzzer. I'm from New York. You can drop dead, Buzzer. Yeah, I'm from New York. You can drop dead. Got a question. You saying stuff like that on the internet, what if, not saying that I am, not saying that I'm going to do it, but what if I was watching and I was sitting outside of Harold's waiting for somebody to say something dumb and I came in there and sprayed everything in there? You just marked yourself. Y'all people got to think before y'all get on the internet doing stupid shit. Y'all out there jumping on the internet. Don't nobody got time for it. I understand I'm the most hated man. That means I'm doing a lot of things right. If I wasn't hated so much and if I wasn't doing the right things, a lot of y'all wouldn't have my name in y'all mouth. Or should I say this? And this is where my chat conversation going. I mean, my chat number count should drop or might drop. For a lot of y'all that come over here saying, Dana J, I love you. What if I played the conversations that I was on when I heard you burning me up in private? Time out for the dumb stuff. Like I said, nobody knows what I'm sitting on. And it's not nobody's business to know. Just know this. If you're going to be real about it, go all the way with it. One thing about me, if I'm going to go away, if I'm going to go through with it, I'm going to drag you all the way through it. So if you're going to be real about it, be real about it. Don't have conversations about me in private thinking I'm not going to get those conversations or thinking that I'm not even on that call. One thing I learned from that arrest indictment from Don Russell, you can't trust nobody. And I trusted Cash, and my shit popped up in that arrest warrant. My whole conversation. That means when they said we got it from the tower, that means Don Russell was on that call and didn't say shit. And listen to Cash burn him up, which let me believe that this was a premeditated, orchestrated hit on R. Kelly, but they was hoping I was going to say something incriminating, which I didn't. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. A lot of people be doing a lot of things. Also, before I get up off here, I want to talk about something. But before I talk about it, I'm going to say this. Since On My Radio is not back and we ain't start filming yet, which we will start doing next week, the Tox Dana J show will return this Friday. A lot of people been saying, yo, we love you and Toxic Diamond together. Ain't no better pairing than Dana J and Toxic Diamond. Two people. She's the female version of me. And we just had fun. And we have adopted each other as brothers and sisters. So yeah, we're going to give y'all that real tea. As they said, I don't drink tea. I drink coffee. So I can't pour tea. Because I ain't a female. And I ain't from that other side of the rainbow. But I will pour that motherfucking coffee on your ass nice and hot. So starting this Friday, it's going to be real. Dana J Toxic Diamond. Coming to y'all every Friday. I'm going to try to talk to him and see if we can come Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But let's hop off the R. Kelly situation for a second. I do want to talk about my homie. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nobody have a bigger crush on Megan Thee Stallion other than me. Got the first meter before she was even Megan Thee Stallion. She was Tina Snow. She was doing her thing in Houston. Nobody knew who she was. But Tina Snow, she always did her thing. And to hear what's going on between her and Tory, it's heartbreaking to me. It's really heartbreaking to me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a little bit of this, because now the conversation is, do men appreciate women? And the conversation today was, do black men appreciate black women? Because black women stick up for black men, but black men don't stick up for black women. And while I have 279 people on here, she is about to spill the beans. And after she say what she say, I just want to have people call in to express what they feel on, do black men take up and support black women, and why you feel like that? And is it normal that black women take up and support black men? Let's go.
Worry about it. Yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying. Why lie? I don't understand. I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car. I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'ma fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what, you know, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, you got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them, like, nah, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway, than to have to get on the motherfucking internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my...
Well, there it is. I mean, what do y'all think? Call in 470-355-8221. Call in 470-355-8221. Four 470-355-8221. What do y'all think? Whew. And yes, they wasn't a relationship. Yes, they wasn't a relationship. So, yes, they was in a relationship. So call in 470-355-8221. Okay. I want to hear from you. Thanks, Willie. I back the blue. 470-355-8221. Call in. Okay, well. Daryl Pittman, what's up, brother? That goes for Facebook too. If you want to call in about what Meg said, and do you agree that they say, do black men protect black women? And do black women protect black men? Call in 470-355-8221. Hey, Raina. I want to know what y'all think. What is y'all thoughts on the Dana J show? Because you're live with Dana J. Nobody knows what they was arguing about. Well, we can play it again. I can give it to you again. I'm going live. I can give it to you again. No problem. So that way people will know. Okay. I'm looking at it crazy. Look at the screen. Coming down the Gold Coast. Here we go again. Megan wasn't saying nothing, but she confirms what everybody already knew. Let's go.
Worry about it. Yes, this nigga Tory shot me. You shot me. And you got your publicists and your people going to these blogs lying and shit. Stop lying.
Hold on, do me a favor.
Why lie?
Let me finish this out.
I don't understand.
Okay.
I tried to keep the situation off the internet, but you dragging it. You really fucking dragging it. Motherfuckers talking about I hit this nigga. I never hit you. Motherfuckers was like, oh, she mad because he was trying to fuck with Kylie. No, I wasn't. Like, you dry shot me. Like, everybody in the car, it's only 4 motherfuckers in the car. Me, you, my homegirl, and your security. Everybody in the car arguing. I'm in the front seat. This nigga in the back seat. I get out the car, I'm done arguing. I don't want to argue no more. I get out. I'm walking away. This nigga from out the back seat of the car started shooting me. You shot me. I ain't get cut by no glass, but let me tell you why they saying that. When the police, because the people in the neighborhood, there's a witness. When the police came, because the neighbors called the police. This did not happen at Kylie's house. This happened damn near back at the house I was staying at. I was just trying to get home. We was 5 minutes away from my spot. The police come. I'm scared. All this shit going on with the police is shooting motherfuckers for anything. The police was literally killing black people for no motherfucking reason. Soon as the police tell us all get out the motherfucking car, the police is really aggressive. You think I'm about to tell the police that we niggas, us black people, got a gun in the car? You want me to tell the laws that we got a gun in the car so they can shoot all of us up? Nigga, I'm scared. It's a fucking helicopter over us and some more shit. Why the fuck would I tell the laws somebody got a gun in this car and this nigga shot me? So I can get shot, you can get shot, she can get shot, he can get shot. I ain't tell the police what happened immediately right then because I didn't want to die. I don't want the police to shoot me because it's a nigga with a gun in the car. I'm leaking, I'm bleeding. Motherfucker, somebody, I'm lying, bitch. Did I pay a helicopter to come over me and record my feet leaking blood? No. How the fuck I'ma fake that? I didn't tell the police nothing because I didn't want us to get in no more trouble than what we was already about to get in. The fuck? I get to the motherfucking hospital, the police bitch being so rude to me. Well, what's going on? Like, da-da-da-da, you're being detained, da-da-da. Ma'am, I'm being detained, I'm leaking. But I'm still not saying what happened. Shit crazy. The motherfucking doctor, the police finally let me go. I ain't go to jail. Them 3 motherfuckers went to jail. I get to the hospital, the doctors do x-rays on my feet. Oh, ma'am, you got bullets in your feet, you got bullet fragments in your other foot. I'm thinking the doctors is the police, so I'm still trying not to tell them, like, nah, I didn't know I got shot. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like, I've never been shot before. I don't have to lie about that. Why would I lie? You want me to be a bad person so bad, and y'all motherfuckers want to believe the lie before you believe the truth. Stop trying to come on the internet acting like a black woman, a grown-ass black woman, really got any reason to be lying on another grown-ass black man when all the shit fucked up going on in the world right now. If you really want to tell the motherfucking truth, I've tried to save this nigga. Even though he shot me, I tried to spare him. And y'all motherfuckers is not sparing me. That's crazy. That's fucked up. I go through so much shit on a daily basis anyway, then to have to get on the motherfucking internet where I'm just trying to make my music, do my...
Well, that's her rant. So what y'all think? That's all I'm saying. What do y'all think? I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Shooting women. Why? Only thing I can say, Tory Lane, your career is over, bro. But caller, whoever that was, call back in. 470-355-821. Better yet, I'm gonna call you. Hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna call you. Hey. Yo.
Wasn't they in a relationship?
Yeah, they was. Who was this I'm speaking with?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, they was in a relationship.
So did they deport Tory yet? Because I seen somebody sent me it's like I guess they're looking for signatures to try to get him deported. Did they deport her yet?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
So that means charges wasn't brought against her. Now I see why, because she never told.
But now that that got out there and the feds are in charge of that case, you already know what's about to happen.
But I see Willie, because I be getting tagged in Willie live. He went live last night. So now I see why she went live, because they was dragging her last night, saying that if he really shot you, why didn't you tell the police? Why didn't? So then she came out with this live after Willie's live last night.
What Willie? Willie D?
Yeah, no, not Willie D. Other Willie with the glasses.
Okay, I know what you're talking about.
And he got over like 40,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
this is why she must have came live, because he's a fan of her. He loves her. But he was saying that if Tory did this and Tory did that, why didn't she say it? Why didn't she, why is she taking up for him? So now I didn't know she came out with this live.
Yeah.
Finally admitting it, because everybody was saying, like, why was she taking up for him if he did this?
Because he was in a relationship.
Oh, that's what I wanted to know, Keith. So was it true that he was involved with another, he had an incident with another female when he came here from Canada?
I don't know that.
Something similar to this. He didn't shoot.
I don't like Tory Lane, so I don't follow him.
So overall, is he just aggressive with women, or is it black women?
I don't know, because see, I didn't hear nothing about him and Kylie Jenner when they was dealing with each other, so I don't know.
Yeah. And there wasn't no problem. That's why I'm saying, in the last girl that he slapped at his concert, that was last year. She posted with snatching his chain off. She was in the crowd trying to pull him down off the thing. But now I'm saying it looks like there's more of a pattern, like he has anger issues.
Wow.
At first they said that she supposed to have hit him. Megan supposed to stomp him out or whatever. And I guess he was trying to mess with Kylie or something like that.
Nah.
And now she's saying she didn't do that. As black men need to protect black women at all costs. I don't understand why. Because, see, this is why black women get attacked so much, because of situations like this.
So now that you said that, right? Because I'm looking at the comments in the chat. Can I do, and I don't mean to jump back and forth, but we talking about Rob first. And Sharby said, Nikki M and people have to side eye anyone that's attacking Kel's lawyers, the defense fund. How can they say they for Kel's attacking those things and intimidation of witnesses? Who are they really? I totally
attacking what?
But now wait,
lawyers.
Wait, because now I'm jumping on two different things. Kimberly Hicks said people said she hit him. People said she got mad about Kylie, but she said it had nothing to do with neither one. but the fact she wanted to walk home, why she wanted to do that. Okay, we'll get back on that, but let's talk about Kels for a second.
You say they attacking his lawyers, his defense fund. I always said people that was attacking the defense fund, knowing that was there to help Rob from the beginning when it first started happening. I never understood why would the other side not want. This is the whole thing. People don't understand. You don't have to like the person. You don't have to like you. Nobody's here for that. But everybody here for one cause. So I never understood why would people say don't support the defense fund, let's see, but then say they for Rob. I never understood that. That's what made me side-eye that, because it's like the defense fund is not fake, and people had provided receipts that donated to the defense fund. So it was said, oh no, people lying. They don't even donate to the defense fund. People don't send money here. So why would you, even if you didn't know if somebody sent it, even if whatever, if you know this is here to help him, why tell people don't donate? And it's damn near 4 channels that says don't donate to the defense fund. I always wanted to know that. Why do they do that?
Well,
let's say they for Rob, and then hold up, wait a minute. And now I think they got their own defense fund going on or something. Somebody sent me something yesterday. They raised $2,000 or something like that for the Kelly for Justice or whatever. So, or was it so they can support that one? I'm not understanding when it's all supposed to go to one person.
Here's my thing. Let's look at it. When the R. Kelly Defense Fund came out almost 2 years ago, right? It was backed and still backed, and in the middle was backed, and in the end is going to be backed by his lawyer, Douglas C. Anton. The KellysForJustice.org is backed by who?
A Cash App.
A Cash App. But I find it funny that Kelly.org is the same implement blueprint that Don Russell tried to come out with when he first said that he was going to destroy the defense fund.
Oh, let me correct you. Supposedly, they said now that Don Russell is in trouble. Supposedly, it was said to me Tuesday. Oh no, Don Russell didn't create this. The sisters did, and Kel's family, right? So you know me, I reaches out to people. Hey, did y'all put up a defense fund? No, and the only reason that Greenberg said he's leaving that up to the family, he wasn't talking about quote unquote the sisters. He was talking about Robert's family. If they are going to, because he knows that they did with Dana, I'm not even going to drop names, but to clarify that, he was not talking about the sisters in an interview when he said, I'm going to leave it up to the family, because everybody keeps telling me that, oh, what are you talking about? He clarified that on the interview that the only defense fund that he's clarifying is the ones with the sisters, and he said on the interview he's leaving it up to the sisters. That's not what he said. He said, I'm leaving it up to the family. So this is where the confusion is coming in too, because people are saying that Stephen Greenberg verified on that interview with whatever the channel is, that he verified that that's the only defense, Kelly's for Justice. The family doesn't even know the sisters. So how could Greenberg say leave it up to the sisters? And I'm thinking this where the confusion coming in. So your viewers and the other channels that don't, support the Kelly for Justice, we need to make a clarification that these are two different funds. And the only reason to me that they would try to say that Levi and Dana's defense fund is not real so that y'all can support the Kelly for Justice. But if this all was for Robert, why wouldn't they say, oh, well, support either one? Don't matter. If that one was so real, this one we already know for a fact. I keep dropping the receipts for that. But anyway, if y'all know that both of these are supposed to be real, why would you say don't support one but support the other?
Well, I'm going to say this. And I hate to keep doing this because people keep going to keep saying, well, Dana just don't like him. No. The man came out and said, y'all supporting Dana J. He's an actor.
Oh, no.
Wait. But he said, y'all supporting Dana J. He's an actor. He don't do shit. He don't know shit. Look at it. He started doing YouTube off his phone. Now he got a whole system. He got a new car. He got this. He got that. But wait a minute.
What?
You just said I was an actor, which everybody know that that's what I am.
Doing that for years.
But I have a job behind it. So I can't live good.
What do your living have to do with you putting your life on the line for Robert?
Right. Man, look, it's people that supposed to have been cool with me who show their true colors that they not even cool with me because I stand for Robert. But my thing is this.
You're losing in the situation. You're not gaining anything. A lot of people don't understand. A lot of us that support Robert, a lot of people stop messing with us, stop dealing with us. People in the streets, they're not for it. So if anything, a lot of Robert supporters, they're losing this.
We taking more L's than anything. I done lost a church gig because I support Robert Kelly. Now think about it. I'm playing at church on Sundays.
Oh, you don't play at church no more?
No. I don't even go to church no more.
Talk about that.
I don't even go to church no more. I'm about to go back to my old church, LFT Atlanta. But I stopped going to church after that. Because after I stopped playing at LFT Atlanta, I started playing at this other church. And the pastor came on and said, I'm gonna need the drummer to get up because he support pedophiles, so I think he's one.
What?
I clearly packed my shit and left and told him keep the check.
I ain't gonna say no names, but I lost a client in Atlanta because I supported Rob. And the only thing that she kept saying was she wasn't calling him a pedophile. She was just saying, how can you say you for black women but you support him? And I lost her as a client. Yeah.
For that pastor, and to this day, I'm not going to out him. He said, I need my drummer to get up.
In front of the whole church?
In front of the whole church. I need my drummer to get up because he supports pedophiles, and I think he's one.
But do they really know the definition of pedophile? That's people that like kids, like 5 and 6, 7-year-olds here. Like, this is what's so disrespectful that y'all call this man a pedophile. First y'all say he likes younger women, 17, 18, but then y'all say pedophile. Pedophile is 6, 7, 5, 3-year-old children.
And see,
who prey on.
And that's where I say church hurt. Hurts. And everybody like, how can you say church hurt? The church ain't do it. Okay. Here's where I'm coming to believe that a lot of these pastors around the world ain't teaching real doctrine. Because when I say church hurt, let's go here. Since we are the church and we are hurting each other, that's church hurt. Not the building.
Supposed to accept everybody. But this is my whole thing. Everybody has their opinion, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man has not been charged. And this is the only thing that I'm screaming, and I'm going to scream this up until trial starts. How are y'all convicting a man who hasn't been convicted in the court of law?
Well, he's been acquitted.
Everything, but he says not. So just say when y'all say y'all believe, say your opinion. Say I believe he's guilty. Don't say he's guilty in the court of law because all these are allegations.
Right. So let's go to the next standpoint. Sharby got great questions. That's why I'm picking on all hers today. And she said, I do not think from a legal standpoint, it was a good idea to play that audio because of a criminal investigation that's ongoing. I would not play that Dr. Rice audio. And if you say journalist, but he is not one. Facts.
Okay. Can I answer to that?
Go ahead.
Now, because you know, I go by receipts. I don't go off hearsay. The facts that I got was that he was a certified journalist. He also has degrees. He also has I'm guessing this was like a place he worked there for over 40-something years. That he had over 20, 30 clients. Secondly, I'm going to say, now, the only thing I said to you is, you know, I come with facts, Dana. I said to you, why would he pass the audio for somebody else to play knowing he had more subscribers than the person he gave the audio to? That's what I said. If I said that to you later.
Yeah.
That's the part that's confusing me. So if I'm taking up for myself about something that conflicted my name or something, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on my own platform first. So that's where the conflict of interest is coming in with me. Why did he? But then this is when it came back to me that the person asked for him to play it on their platform.
But still, even if you ask, I'm going to play it on mine first. If that's legitly what's going on, I'm going to play it on mine first, and then I'll pass the buck over because I have the most subscribers.
That's the only reason that it has me at but then you know how I am, Dana. I don't find nobody guilty until I see it, comes out in the court because
Oh no, I ain't finding nobody guilty in that because honestly, my guy is tied up in that.
Right.
And again, I don't make no mistakes about it. I rocks for the hood and I rock for Rob. And when one of my hood brothers is tied up in that, I don't care about nothing else. I care about my hood brother that's in that I know totally don't know what the hell going on.
Right. And then I'm going to say this. It's the only thing because I went back 7, 8, 9 months ago. I've been busy, but I've been having time to look at stuff. So all I'm saying is when he had a couple interviews with a couple people that was important people in my life. Okay, I just feel like people attack a lot of Robert supporters, meaning they don't even know the person's background. The person could just be coming out speaking on platforms about the different things they know about Robert, and just to give people a better eye of than what's being planted in the YouTube streets and the media, right? And I feel like after the person does that, it just seems like to me the person gets downgraded, they get bashed and attacked when they don't even know the person. All the person doing is speaking of their facts of Robert.
Well, I'm going to say this. I'm glad you said that. Because it only comes from this side or the people that claim that they for Robert. Think about it.
And what?
Are the only ones that's really being... All right, I'm going to break it down. Ever since certain people ended up in certain rebuttals and motions, have you noticed that everybody that talks to those people are now being watched?
Right.
And those people are attacking certain people because they don't get the exclusive, because nobody want to talk to them. Let's go here. 4 months ago, Doug Anton was his best friend. When Doug cut him off, now all of a sudden, Doug Anton a fraud.
Right. How you gonna talk about the lawyer?
How?
The most disrespectful thing ever.
How is he a fraud? Because he don't deal with you. Maybe he looked into the truth and seen you was the fraud. Because maybe everybody asking the same question. All these people that's trying to do things elsewhere, right? Let's keep it a buck. And since we on my show and I love it, I'm gonna keep it real. Everybody that's doing something that's been put in a rebuttal, that's not really into the brotherhood or should I say involved with Kels like that, all of them are getting jammed up because they trying to outdo me. And it's not about me. People get in their ear and they feel as though they can do this better, or they feel as though they can do that better, or the almighty Cash App.
No, I think number one is jealousy, because it's like if it wasn't for you, a lot of people wouldn't even know him. But the good heart that you have, you was trying to look at the good in people because you're not used to being around fraud ass people. So we didn't know these people really was like crazy ass groupies, like literally never been to a concert a day of their life. I forgot who said this recently, but no, I think it was Block, when he said these people claim they so much for Rob, right? Y'all can't even pull out a classic album, like no type of nothing that was Robert's, but y'all claim y'all so much for him. And people listen to that. When these people actually came on platforms and say that, but now I'm 100% for him.
Well, I'm glad you said that because they didn't even have that to say. And you got one that say R. Kelly is a pedophile. You got one that say R. Kelly a pedophile. His name ain't shit. He deserved to be thrown under the bus. And then he say that he better than R. Kelly. Then you got another one that say R. Kelly a dope dealer singer. He gonna be locked up like Bill. Really kills. Are you that motherfucking goofy? And to throw away your career for some young ass pussy?
I see that.
And then you got another one, but that just said last week, oh, I want to get that person's words directly, word for word. I don't want to paraphrase this. And she said, oh, I don't see how people trying to sit up there and defend him when he know he did what he did.
You said this was the she?
Yeah. And I said, wait a minute. Did y'all hear what I just heard? Because I was cracking on a person and because they tried to come at me. So, I opened up Comedy Hour on her ass. And I'm like, did y'all just hear what I just heard? Because I ain't hear it before until then. So I heard it with everybody else and I paused it just to see the reactions. And everybody was like, whoa. And I'm just like, yo, it's crazy. And because these are people that's doing rallies.
I don't know if this the same person that I'm talking about, but
I'm talking about Chit Lateef.
Okay. Now, this is the thing I'm going to say about that part. And also, whoever, supposed to be the fake handler for the sisters or whatever, how does this person have a platform that's fighting for Robert, but they made the platform, for one, about themselves. They get money off the platform now. And if you go back to the platform, it's not one thing about Robert on the platform.
Well, I'm going to say this.
Dang.
But I'm going to say this, Jess. Everybody that have a platform is monetized. Everybody. Whether they know how to do it or not, is monetized. So we ain't just going to stick with that.
No. I'm not sticking with that. What I'm
No. Wait. Listen. And because I'm going to come down your street and I'm going to tag team with you. What I have a problem with about that is when it was asked, can you put certain stuff about Robert on your channel? It was said to us, no. My job will not allow me to get into this R. Kelly situation.
But you a handler?
So what happened was, and I'm just going to keep it 100. I give credit to where credit is due. Shaboyne called me about 10:30 in the morning and said, I thought old girl couldn't get on YouTube. I thought old girl didn't have a channel. So I'm sticking up for old girl. Because see, this was before I knew everything was going down. I said, man, you fucking lying. And you just don't like the lady. She sent me the link. My mouth dropped. And I'm like, what the fuck? At that time, at that point, I started backing away from everybody. But I closed my group down on Facebook and I archived it. So the more I just sat and watched, the more it came out. And then
all I'm saying is, I understand what you're saying, but all I was saying is, before the platform was lives coming up about Rob. Yes, it was. But what I always noticed was, if you ever paid attention, the person never said his name. They always said him and he. Also, when the titles of their lives was never Robert, it was always him, the sister. So if these sisters are fighting for their so-called brothers so much, they don't even have a platform. Why would this person now all of a sudden you got to pay to be on the platform? But none of this about Robert.
Well, I'm gonna go here again. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Y'all sold the views from Dana. Y'all just did all this to do your channels, keep it real. Dana, that's what happened.
But I'm gonna go here again. I'm gonna say this. Since it was said that I wasn't needed for them to meet him. After I took them to him, all hell broke loose. I found out that they was trying to get me locked up on a fake rape charge. I found out that they really didn't like me. And I'm going to take you back to where it all started. Where it all started for me with
then when you took the picture,
no,
that's what I think.
no, but that's not where it all started from. I'm about to show you where it all started from. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to me. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you where it all started from. And I'm gonna show everybody where it all started from with me, because I was caught totally off guard, and I was like, nah, yo, I know I'm not looking at this right. I know I'm not. That's why I'm not found enough in photos. Here it is. Let's keep going. You say the pictures, right?
Yeah.
Well, I say something. I say something else.
Rob Gordon, the same day the conference was, and they got on the patio with you.
Are you talking about for the news?
Mm-hmm.
When they couldn't answer nothing?
When I told you, when people walked off after that, and they was all up in the park, huddling, talking, after they left from you taking the picture.
And see, and I ain't know they was in the park. See, you told me something new.
I told you that. You don't remember?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Like, if it wasn't for you telling me that, I wouldn't have known that.
It was like a person was like, go ahead, hurry up, go over to the podium. Because they ain't about to get up there, just go. Because see, by them standing next to you, and make it more, how can I say, like, it make it more true when they start talking, because you were standing there. So if I'm standing next to you and I'm claiming to be Robert's sister or brother, the viewer's going to be like, oh, they got to be, because they standing next to Dana. They got to know him. They standing next to Dana. That's how I think. That's why they did it that way. They had to be come in with somebody that was close to him. Because if not, the viewers would have been like, well, who are these people? But by them using you, it made viewers think more, oh, they had Dana's there. See what I'm saying? They wouldn't have did it without you standing there.
You know, I never even...
You ain't look at it like that, right?
I never even put that together like that.
Yeah.
Because I didn't go that... I wasn't trying to go that deep, really.
Then when it all comes down to it, I feel like they try to get you in something that's by doing it while you was there. Because it would come back on the... Oh, well, then ask Dana. How do we know the sisters? Ask Dana where the sisters come from.
Well, a lot of that stuff came back on me because...
And that's what I hate about the whole situation.
Right, because I took people there to meet Rob only on the strength of... And again, I'm going to keep it real. It's not that I really took them.
You ain't took they bum rushed you.
No, not just that, because that's not what actually happened. And see, again, I'm not going to lie about nothing. One thing I'm not going to do is lie. That's not what actually happened.
I don't feel like they watch your every move. You were stating where you was going to be, what was going on, and you really don't think that people took that to push their own agendas.
No, actually, that's not what happened.
What happened?
I'm gonna tell you what actually happened. When the Jasmine thing came out, as far as all the rape stuff and all that, all of us was in a group, in my group. And I thought that we was close. So I used to call a certain person around like 2 o'clock in the morning. And it was like, and they told me, don't worry about nothing. They're going to reach out and they're going to solve it and they're going to correct it. I said, cool. So I ain't worried about nothing after that. But then I noticed like when I got into an argument with the person, that's when it all came back up. So it's like to say that, and to say that they was stalking me, no, not in my face.
No, not more so stalking, but push it so they can push their agenda. They needed somebody that was close. Yeah. Nobody else would mess with them.
Yeah, I can say that, but this way it all started for me at.
And also, before you say something fast, remember the time that you had to live when y'all was inside the y'all was in the hotel lobby?
Mm-hmm.
I think it started from there too, because that's when you was kind of tighter with everybody before you seen the shenanigans, and I think that day as well.
Right, but this way it started for me when me and Brother Block was talking, and Brother Block asked me a question, and I'm defending Lisa and Cassandra and the other person, and another person that was on the phone with me and Brother Block said, well, I'm gonna send you a text. Look at that, go to the 22-minute mark. And when I went there, this is what I seen. And it's from Lisa Kelly. It says, to you and Cassandra Kelly, I need you both to block Dana J. And I never did anything to Lisa or Cassandra. But from what I do know is that they wrote Rob and told Rob all these crazy stuff about me.
That was the twin at the time?
Huh?
Was that message from the twin at the time?
That was from Lisa Kelly.
No.
And when Daryl Johnson was being interviewed by that person.
No, I'm talking about when the twins came out with that message on Facebook that time when she was like, it was told.
No.
And then she came back and reneged and was like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
No.
Okay.
No. So that's why I say what I say. Like, people will be wondering, like, why Dana be snapping? And the only time I snap is when I'm being attacked. And then people try to make it seem like I'm wrong. No, I don't bother nobody. But if you attack me, I'm going to show you what it is. And the thing is what I show is 9 times out of 10, it's facts. And that's the problem that people can't handle. It's like, I speak facts and they don't.
So let me ask you this, Dana. Do you think, right, if they didn't know your relationship with Rob, right, when people first came on the scenery, do you think they would have been so transparent, or you think that they wouldn't have been as transparent as they is, like being around you?
Say that again?
If people didn't know how close you were to Robert, right, and they didn't know your relationship, do you think they would have been so transparent? Or do you
but they wouldn't have fucked with me. But they wouldn't have fucked with me. Half of these people on here wouldn't have fucked with me. But I'm gonna keep it 100. Half of the people that stabbed me in the back wouldn't have gave 2 shits about me.
Because let's not forget, Bedbug was heavy fan of you, right? Until other people came and got on his ear, and he just got sucked right into their bull crap. But nobody couldn't tell him nothing about you then. You forgot at your rallies, he was holding up signs and all that, rocking with you. So people came and got in his ear.
No, but it wasn't a people, it was a person.
Yeah, because that time when he came to you, questioning you about the Dumbo situation, and you was like, no, like, well, they disrespecting me, disrespecting my children. So when I see such and such, and he was trying to tell you, oh no, if anybody touch him, I'm snapping. And I'm like, what? How can he jump for a person he barely ain't even know?
But that's why I say what I say.
Right.
And I'm gonna keep it real. Just like, I don't want to bring this up, but he brought it up. So I'm gonna say this, and I'm just gonna give facts. When his son was over Grown Man House,
and I gave him some money that night, I'm so mad that y'all made me think, oh God.
When his son was over Grown Man House, right? He didn't call the guy from Chicago. He called the guy that we both know from Baltimore and said, yo, they got my son over his house, and Dana talking about paying for my son's mother books to be published. What should I do? And the person said, yo, don't fucking call me no more. Dana and I are cool. That's my brother. And then he said, oh, so you and Dana back on a good foot? He said, yeah, y'all motherfuckers lied to me. and had me thinking that he did one thing when he didn't. Me and Dana are cool. That's my brother. Don't call my phone no more. That's why a lot of the hate is starting to come out, because everybody that had their hand in that situation, they never expected for it to turn the way it turned. So also now some people just say, you know what, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to say nothing to Dana no more. Why? Because you can't apologize because you was wrong, because you had your hand in a fucked up situation that could have got somebody killed.
So they thought that y'all was just gonna be on bad terms
forever. Right.
But that's my thing. They didn't even know that person. So, like, people be coming on here, like, that's why I said this all got to be about money. It has to be, because they even tear down their integrity and their character for certain things. That you still have to live your life after all this is over. So you straight gonna be on the internet and just, like, I don't get it. Because even, okay, the situation by his son, and I'm not gonna stay far on that subject, but this is the only thing I'm saying, and I know I'm not crazy. When we all were on the platform that night, the only reason I got called over there, because I'm thinking, like, oh, you know, I heard his story, and he was just like, you know, we don't got no help. I'm trying to be there for my mom. And this man this young boy straight was saying he don't deal with his pop. Period.
Man, I'm gonna say this.
Period.
But I'm gonna say this.
How did it get turned around that we were being disrespectful? Why wouldn't a person come on and say, you know what, thank you, because I haven't even talked to him in years, and y'all got him, you know, y'all gave him money. But what happened to me, what I think, was that the person got mad they didn't get the money.
Here's what that's part of it. But the other half is the notoriety. Because if you looked at the whole thing, that for that same person said, they gave my son $1,500. Now y'all make them mad over here by giving me $1,500.
And them dummies definitely gave up money too. I seen it. Yep. I seen that. And I'm like, what woman going to stand on the platform and let a man tell you basically you don't do nothing for his kids? Nothing. And you going to go give him money after you see all these people donating money to his kid because he said that they've been struggling. His mom only got one job. Like, who does that?
And then here's the thing that get me. You rocking for a man that threatened your kid and then paid your kid for another man's address. What type of sugar honey iced tea is that?
Paid your kid.
First of all, when you threaten my kid, nigga, I don't give a fuck how loud you think. You threaten mine, nigga. It's a problem from that point.
He came right in the chat and disrespected.
Any parent who don't take up for their kid is shit to me.
That's how I know he's something wrong with him. That man came right in the chat, disrespected his son from the grid. Remember, his son was like, damn, who that?
You ain't gonna disrespect mine, and I don't care how old mine get.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Any parent that allows a child of theirs to be disrespected should, and to me, is an unfit parent.
He didn't even bring up that, but he brought up he was mad people gave us some money. But you did not get mad that a man came in the chat instead of for him listening to your son or donate like we all did. He disrespected your son.
Here was the whole thing.
Crazy.
And this is what I got. Because I wasn't in on the conversations or nothing like that. I just got a text that said, yo,
I did too.
We going to support Kevin Terrell's son, and because he's trying to do a food truck. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's do the shit. I might not fuck with his father, but if somebody doing something positive, and plus he's a young man.
You even was about to get the author to help the mom write the book.
Right. So the thing was, when I did all that, man, it was like, all right, cool. And when I jumped on, when I seen him on there, I was like, all right, cool. And people was trying to ask questions and to steer him in to talk about his pop. And I jumped in the chat. Nah, we ain't gonna do that tonight.
Yeah, it was.
So now all of a sudden, I'm a bad person, nigga. Fuck you. Now You want me to be a bad person? I fuck around and get all your kids on my platform, and then we just have a round table and talk about anything. And I won't have no holds barred. That's the type of that's the type of person I am.
It's not even about the good character people was being, how people pushed everything else to the side. It wasn't about none of that. The hate is really real. Because it's damn you do, damn you don't. Seriously. And the one person that came in the chat disrespected his son, that's the one who speared all the shit up. And instead of him, they didn't even have to rock with nobody. He could have just said, thank you. He rocked with the person that disrespected his son, and not one time did he speak on it. Like, man, forget what's going on, man. You went in that chat.
That brother disrespected him on 2 occasions. One with Cash and Hollywood Next, and the other one with his son. That right there let me know, like, yo, niggas say what they want, man. You can talk, yo, you got it. But when I see you face to face, I'm gonna want to know exactly if you got that same motherfucking energy.
That's why I said people don't live that in real life. This YouTube stuff is really getting out of order. It really is. It really is. It really is. And this is how you know men that's not about that. Well, like, one thing, 2 things for certain. A real man don't get on YouTube and talk like that. And anybody that's in the chat can agree with me. Please put ones in the chat. A real man that's about his business will never get on YouTube and routine and tell you about what he going to do. Period. Period.
Well.
And they have women.
Well.
Urging them on. Women.
Well, he say that he don't witness intimidate nobody, right? One thing about me, and people should know about me, that I keep all receipts before I say anything. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you get off, right? And I'm gonna play something.
Oh, and let me say this before you show it. I also have receipts as well for all of them, what's they call YTF people. Y'all so smart, but y'all not that smart. Y'all change your names to YTF, so everybody on your names, y'all had that signature. You coming on people's channels, disrespecting, threatening. Let me tell you, I'm the wrong one, okay? So for them 2 young ladies that came to my channel yesterday, leaving threats on my channels, put your 3Ds on. All right, Dana.
I knew she was going to say that. All right, I knew she was going to say that. Put your 3Ds on. So, we all just saying that Azriel is working with the feds, and you know she doing this and she doing that. Why would you even reference anything about Azriel? And it's crazy because what I'm about to show y'all is about to have y'all in for a loop. Hold on, I just had to upload it real quick. Let me look at some of these questions and some of these statements. Let's take it from here. Nikki M said, I gets everyone perspective on the call. At the end of the day, let us pray nobody goes down, as they are all good people. I truly agree, Nikki. I truly agree. Randa put Sharby, yep. Sharby said, Bill, why silent? It's a terrible situation. Once he had Rob's friend, he should have known the feds were tapping his phone, right or wrong. That's true, Sharby. I totally agree. Then she said, Bill, once Dr. Rice interviewed Rob's friend who dropped knowledge, game changer. And I'm sure they started tapping prior. They don't have to notify to tap anyone's phone since 9/11. That's the Patriot Act. That's surely true. Randa put Mama Murray absolutely correct. Everything you said. Okay. Willie said Ray Sharby. Randa said Sharby. I'm leaving that situation alone. I'm not going to speak on it. Okay. Vendetta said Bedbug will not even acknowledge their birthdays in the chat. Wow. Vendetta, but he want $49. Ern said Randa, read my comment. Okay. Sharby said Willie Jones, and I'm not accusing Rice of anything at all. I'm looking at the facts and the paperwork, and that's it. It's true. Randa baby, I get it. I was just speaking to Bill. That's right. Where earn, I don't see it. Big Bug just wanted his son's cash apps. I ain't saying nothing either at Sharby. I see where you coming from. Yeah, because it's about the Okay, at Sharby, he to tell what? Okay, at Sharby, he to tell his side of the story, and I'm just falling back from it. Willie, the same thing I did. I don't even care. I just don't want my friends caught up in it, you know? You know him going live saying he had a fight was more for you, Dana. He was trying to cap. Nigga ain't fight. Nigga ain't fought no one. Man, I'm not worried about that clown. You already know. By the guy said Rice was trying to persuade a witness to change the direction of her story. That's what I got out of that too. Sharby said, Bill, exactly. Let's wait and see what the next papers say. But I would advise anyone on the YouTube streets not to have any convos with witnesses. It's a honey trap. That's all I've been saying, Sharby. And when you poking holes in cases, that's all I've been saying, Sharby. I might have been saying it wrong, and I might have been delivering it wrong, but that's all I was saying. Sharby said, it's a huge problem for the feds, and they will come after you for it. It's true. So you have to protect yourself or else. And I think he got caught slipping. I've been saying that. Dana, read my comment, big bro. I don't even see a comment of yours. Hit those like buttons, okay? Aaron Harrison said, Dana, a death threat from Trent when asked how much money is R. Kelly getting off of Cash App. What? It didn't post, Aaron. Aaron, I don't know what you're talking about. Levi for Kelly said, my position is that anyone that acting in the wrong way or an illegal way to exploit Rob for clout and who wasn't sincere, causing more pain to Rob by keeping him unjustly incarcerated, fuck them. I totally agree, Levi. 100%. 100% Levi. Sharon just posted a video. Okay, I mean, look. That's cool. Is that Levi? Is that Levi? Okay. Well, it says it's ready. So let's see. Let's see. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. Go to videos. I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about this. Because I think, and once again, I might be wrong. So can y'all tell me if I'm wrong? Tell me what y'all think about this. Take a look at the screens.
Hey, look at these motherfuckers. Look. 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 Hey, let me show y'all something. These motherfuckers right here. See that motherfucker right there? You see it? Damn, you see it? Hey, see that one right there in the field? You see it? See that one right there? Big motherfucker, look.
Shut your back. Come on. Come on.
Hey, them motherfuckers did it. Look. Hey, look at them motherfuckers all on the wall. Them motherfuckers in this. Man, here go the baby rats right here. The ass rats.
Them ass rats. Ass rats.
Oh, them hey, hey, look at that! Hey, look by the wall over there. You see that one?
By the wall.
That motherfucker. Let me get a close up. Let me get a close up.
Azrael, goddammit.
Y'all niggas will be playing basketball at Pelican when I finish with you, motherfucker. My mama. Y'all ain't having no
look at that motherfucker walking like he got a job.
My cousin would get caught dead fucking with y'all.
Look at that motherfucker right there. See that motherfucker running?
That's them titties she carried.
That motherfucker way down there. Y'all see it? Them motherfuckers in this bitch like they got a job. They in the cornfield. Look at that motherfucker right there. Look at that big motherfucker. Look at that big motherfucker right there. Look at that.
Oh, look at
them motherfuckers right there, boy. Them motherfuckers right.
I was walking this way about 4 or 5, 6 years ago. Asian guy coming across the street. 2 big fats ran past them. One other Asian guy chased after them and stuck his hand in a damn hole while the other one was taking pictures.
No.
Man, hey, they so big.
Hey, look, that's why I'm stuck on trying not to eat Chinese food no more.
These mugs in the cornfield.
I don't record.
Yeah.
Ass rats just running all over the place.
Them motherfuckers went down. Look, that motherfucker right there. Them motherfuckers out here, I'm like, they got a whole family. Like the big ones is right here and here. All the big ones and the big ones, them big ones is up in there.
Can I bring a love song?
Back to the radio.
So that right there. I sound like Levi, don't I? Welcome back to Levi for Kelly. where the games to be told, where the games to be sold and not to be told. But here's my thing. You claim you ain't participating in witness intimidation, but look who you say. The first word you hear, bozo, ass rat. Like you and the old fat lady from LA, Big Bertha May, and the little half breed, and she looked good, but you know, her shorts didn't match her. I'm gonna leave it alone because see, I ain't gonna start today. But I mean, it is. I just don't get it. Like, what is the? Again, I'm gonna use his words. Why are you so obsessed with me? I don't like men. I love women. But you obsessed with me for what? And the real word is obsessed, not obsessed. Let's see who we got on the call. You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you?
What's up, my brother?
What's going on? We got Levi for Kelly on the joint.
Hey, what up, y'all? How y'all doing? I want to say a few things. For one, welcome back to Levi for Kelly, where the game is to be sold, not told, where we don't know nothing. You feel me? I'm taking this over, Dana. Dana gone, you might as well go on now. Listen to me, y'all.
All of my numbers just dropped.
Hey, yo, let me say this. At the end of the day, you know, I would ask that everybody consider one thing, and that is this entire YouTube movement, which was set up independently, like individuals like myself, Dana, and a lot of the day ones, has it served to the betterment of Robert Kelly, or has it served to the detriment of Robert Kelly? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. I will say this, that I keep it 100. I know this for a fact, being in this from day one and observing everything that has been done. The biggest impediment that has occurred, and the greatest tragedy on these YouTube streets is that so many people in their desire to replace Dana J and their desire to be the quote-unquote face of this movement and their desire to try to get next to my cousin, not out of genuine concern and sincerity, being concerned about this man facing all of these frivolous, unjust charges. They came, I'm not talking about everyone. I'm talking about the ones who know I'm talking about them. They came into this shit trying to replace Dana J, trying to get next to a celebrity, trying to clout chase, trying to tell people so they can tell people who, guess what? R. Kelly knows who I am. I even heard several of them, when they first came on the scene, question whether or not Dana J even knew him. Then they'll do another video saying that Dana J was the mole. Make sure I got this right now. Y'all can hear me pretty good?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Then, after they said he's a mole, he set R. Kelly up. Then they'll do another video saying R. Kelly never met him in his life. Then they'll do another video after they saw the pictures saying when he just jumped in the picture at the court. Then after it came out that Dana introduced them to my cousin, then it went from, well, he brought Jasmine there to set R. Kelly up. It went to when Rob was arrested in front of the Trump, that someone just happened to be there that heard him say, oh my God, as they put the handcuffs or escorted him to the FBI truck or van, he yelled out the word, Dana J set me up. Around that same time, someone said, well, I went to the court and just so happened Greenberg was walking off the elevator and said, oh, how you doing? By the way, Dana J is stealing from stealing from Rob. Just outright goddamn lies. Then the same despot, because he don't read, he don't observe, he don't analyze, he don't investigate shit, he relies on these pitiful love after lockup women to provide him with information. He can damn near work a computer. He didn't know that I had several pictures on my channel with my cousin. One of those pictures, which is my favorite picture, with my head cut off because my cousin was laughing so hard. He didn't know that I had films in my kitchen. He would say things like, we've never seen his face. Goddamn, nigga, I got 10, 15 videos with me talking in my kitchen. Then when someone told him, well, he does have pictures with Rob. Oh, well, I got pictures with Steve Harvey. That don't mean shit. Not thinking that I being one of the first, Dana being one of the first, when we were out there on YouTube, in these streets, advocating for him, who in the hell in their right mind would come on YouTube professing to be a relative of a person, and that person is free, that person is out. My cousin right then would have told somebody, that nigga ain't my cousin, I don't know that nigga. So these lies and lies and lies and lies were going on when the real, true, sincere, those on YouTube who were sincere, when they were really trying to help R. Kelly. You had these people on the other end just outright lying. Listen, y'all, ain't no two people gonna get along. Ain't no husband, wife in business, girlfriend, boyfriend, two boys, that's my homie, that's my girl, two girlfriends. Everybody's gonna have problems with each other. That's human nature. But when people who
had problems with Dana started to attach themselves onto these people who were the true enemies of R. Kelly, that's when I had a problem. That's when I had to step up and say, wait a minute. Dana and I have fallen out before. I've never went public and blasted Dana and went through all that stupid shit. That's when I had to step up and say, whatever problem I have with Dana, all I can do is judge him by his sincerity in the beginning. Was he sincere? Then I was told, no, he wasn't sincere. I said, well, he organized the rallies. No, he did not. This is what people told me. No, he didn't. He didn't organize that shit. And I, being an independent thinker, I don't listen to people. I use my own discernment in my own mind. I said, that don't sound right. About a week later, I was going through all of my videos, and I saw a video that I did, that I had done, thanking Dana J for having boots on the ground for my cousin, and being at the organizer of the rally. And at the rally, now, I'm not taking anything from anyone who was part of that. I'm not saying that the ladies didn't have a role and that they were not prominent. Dana and I have argued over the ladies. In their worst beef, I've said to Dana straight up, man, I wish y'all could reunite. And Dana, man, off. I said, man, take your feelings off your sleeve. I said, brother, you cannot dismiss or discard their sincerity and genuine efforts in the beginning. And to this day, I weep over that departure. To this day, I still love them. So when the love after lockup niggas came at them, y'all don't know Dana J. Dana J, when the love after lockup niggas spoke and came at the sister and said, only a mother could love a face like this. I had to stop Dana J from going to Chicago and doing some shit. He was so mad. He said, I know I have a problem with this, but God damn it, I'm not going to allow him to disrespect her. I know I don't get along with them, but I still got love for them in the sense I'm not going to let this nigga disrespect them. But y'all don't know that. Y'all don't know that. He stood up for them. I stood up for them. I stood up for the so-called doctor. I stood up when that man stood outside that motherfucking club and said, I spit venom, I don't spit fire. Talking to one of the day one sisters. I didn't go no 2 days. The next motherfucking morning, I was on my channel telling that nigga, you pick your motherfucking piece up off the ground had I been there and you was talking to my sister like that. So I want everybody to answer one question to Levi that I'm going to ask. How is it that the same women that Dana and myself stood up for, he called them niggas out and said, y'all ain't going to be disrespecting our sisters. How is it that you fast forward and some of these same women are defending these woman-beating, low-down rat motherfuckers? What would that do to you? I'm asking all the people who are listening, if you stood up for somebody and you said, wait a minute, y'all ain't going to be disrespecting him. That's my nigga. You're going to be disrespecting her. That's my people. And then you look, and now the people that fell out with you, and they're saying shit like, in defense of the people that you stood up for, the people that you came up for them. How would that make y'all feel? It would make you say, what the fuck is going on? This man stood outside of a restaurant, of a bar, and came outside and looked in the camera to let you know if you were here, I'd knock you out. Listen, those bomb-ass, woman-beating, broke, cutthroat, rats, roaches, Section 8, drug head, dirty motherfuckers, when they talk to women, notice something, y'all. They'll say something about Dana Bowles, or they'll say some, they talk cap to me, but they know that my arm reaches far. But when it comes to women, they look in the camera, and everybody watching them. When that man attacked Sharon Wimbush, he said, "You see his hand?" He said, "Bitch." He called about 100 bitches. He said, "I'm going to come to where you at. I know where you are. And I'm going to circle around where you are." That nigga ain't never said that shit to me. That nigga never said that. The Dollar nigga didn't say that to Dana. But when it came to this woman, he said, "I'm going to come to where you at, and I'm going to circle. I'm going to wait for you to drop a video. And I'm going to see how you feel when I walk up on you." But the same women that we defended, they make excuses for them niggas. But if Dana, Jay, and I have a disagreement, now all of a sudden they ain't fucking with Levi, they ain't fucking with Dana. This is sick, people. I'm trying to get y'all to see this road has been a crazy road. This is a crazy fucking thing that my cousin has found himself in. This is, the YouTube streets are way worse than the real streets. Because in the real streets, you know who to fuck with, you know where not to go, you know who's this, you know who's that. People can't come around you, but on a YouTube street, they can pretend to be that which they're not. These YouTube streets, there is no blogger that should be named in a fucking federal or state indictment concerning Robert Kelly. There should be nobody from the goddamn YouTube streets named in that shit. Am I saying that if they're named that they're guilty? I didn't say that. I'm not saying that they're guilty because they were named in the indictment. I'm saying that if Levi was caught in a gay club, I don't have none against gay people at all. But if Levi was caught in a gay club having a fight, and they said, well, he was fighting in the club, and they said, wait a minute, somebody said, wait a minute, it was a gay club that he was fighting in. The first thing everybody would ask is, well, goddamn, what was a nigga in a gay club for anyway, if he's not gay? So the question becomes, what are you doing even having conversations with Azriel Clary about anything remotely associated to you negotiating any goddamn thing? How could you be in an indictment as a blogger? Am I saying he's guilty? I'm not saying that. But as Dana said earlier, man, I come on here, and you know me and Dana be arguing, we have issues sometimes, but I'm just the kind of nigga that I overlook. Dana's like my little brother. I overlook certain shit. I do. I might fall out with him for a week. You know what I'm saying? But that's my little bro. And the one thing I've learned to do is value people for their intelligence. Dana is observant. And I respect that. He said something earlier, and a lot of y'all didn't catch it. He said, why would he come on Greenberg's post and say just ... wow. Just wow. Just wow. Listen, anybody that's ever had a breakup before, imagine you had a breakup with your woman or your man, and you come home and that person said, I'm about to get all my shit, I'm about to go. So you say you at work, you say, okay, bye. Then when you get home, they took all your shit. The house is clean completely out. What are you going to say? You're going to say, just wow. Like, for real? You came and took my fucking flat screen TVs and computer and all my shit, too? Meaning, the person that you're saying just wow to is lying, is acting in a malicious way. They're not being 100. They're not being thorough. They're not being honest. Now, if I ain't gonna disrespect them. if I-5 is saying that Steve Greenberg is not being honest, see, Dana, man, y'all don't understand Dana J. You know, when he pointed that out, I said, damn, Dana, he's smart. He's a sharp guy. He is. Now, if Steve Greenberg said, wait a minute, my client ain't got shit to do with whatever conversation took place. But I-5 comes on that post and says, just, wow, like I can't fucking believe that you're trying to disassociate your client from me. What is he saying? He said everything you just said is not true from my vantage point. This is how I see it. Maybe I'm wrong. But the way I read it, he said your client was in touch with me. Your client does know me. Your client did commission me to do that shit. So if he says that, what is he going to tell those people? I'm going to say this openly. I love Sylvia. I do. I love her. One of the day ones. Everybody didn't get along, but I love Sylvia. I really do. And when you love someone, y'all, you want to protect them. When you love someone, if you see them going a certain way, you want to protect them. I don't talk behind Sylvia's back. I don't say things that I can't say in front of her. I'll let y'all in on a secret. We were discussing this the other day, and Randa was on the phone. And when Randa know I ain't lying, I said, call Sylvia up. Put her on the phone. Because I'm not going to talk behind Sylvia's back. But I genuinely love Sylvia. I love her as a sister. But when I saw that, it hurt me. When I saw the sister, Sylvia, have the man on her platform associating herself with someone who has been named in a fucking indictment. People, please listen to me. I love my mother. She passed away recently. That's my mama. My mother and my two daughters are the only three people that I will sit on the phone with who, God forbid, were named in an indictment. That's my baby. That's my mama. If my old lady was named in a motherfucking indictment talking about, hey, what you doing? I would say, look, I see you when I'm on my way over there. I ain't talking on no damn phone to you. Because that's how we were raised, bro. Listen, I've said it before. We from the west side of Detroit, bro. Niggas like Dana, myself, even Larry the Grown Man, even Angelo Clary, even Don Russell, even anybody that's from the hood. Everybody knows it's a rule. When the feds get into the picture, it's time to get low. Ain't no talking on no phones. I'm not saying in such a way that we're criminals. Listen, I'm not saying that because I'm a criminal, I grew up and we didn't get on phones and we moved a certain way. When the feds came, we got low. We went to the fucking mattresses, bro. Not because I was a criminal, but because in the hood, we know when the feds enter into the picture, that means it's like the coronavirus. You may just be going, God forbid, to pump gas or to get something to eat. Somebody else got it. Now they call you touch them, now you got it. That's how RICO indictments work, people. That's what conspiracy means. Conspiracy, go look at the brother from Bad Boy. What's the dude's name, Dana, from Bad Boy that just got out of prison? Oh, boy. He's Muslim now. What's dude's name? From Bad Boy. You know what I'm talking about, Dana?
From Bad Boy?
Yeah, from Bad Boy. Puff Daddy's little boy. He got out of prison this time.
You talking about Loon?
Lloyd. Yeah, there you go. It's Lloyd, right?
Loon.
Loon, exactly. Man, y'all go look at Loon's interview. Y'all go look at Loon's interview. Loon he did some serious years in prison. And Loon said it. Loon said, they said, what happened? Loon said, all I did was introduce two people. Nigga called me and said, you know somebody that can move this for me? He said, I can't do it, but I know somebody that might can do it. And he said he gave that dude the other guy's number. Now check this out. Loon said after they did what they did, nobody was indicted, nobody got caught. He didn't even know he didn't care, he didn't know. He said he didn't make $1. He said then they kept doing business together. I want y'all to hear this. As they kept doing business together, how the feds see it and how this system works under the RICO and conspiracy. If you introduce two people in 2018, just introduce them. They take care of some business together, and now they're doing business in 2019, 2020, 21, 22. All the business that they did, it falls on you. Because in the conspiracy in the RICO, you introduce them. If they kill some motherfuckers, one of them kill somebody on some shit, now you named in that, because how did you meet him? He introduced me. That's how conspiracy works. It is a virus. It is the contagiousness from a legal perspective. It's contagious. So as I say to my sister, it's not about me bashing I-5. It's not about me bashing my sister. It's about me having street smarts, book smart, and knowing our system of jurisprudence and the offices that which falls under the United States Department of Justice. I know that shit like the back of my hand. I can damn near read the United States Constitution to y'all without even reading it on a paper. So I said to my sister, don't involve yourself with that. Don't have conversations and now someone wants to use you as their mouthpiece and propaganda piece to clear their name. And they come on your channel and say, well, you know, I've always been 100. You know, I've always been stand up. I'm not saying that person I-5 or the brother is not stand up. What I'm saying is, if you've always kept it 100 with me, why didn't you tell me that you was doing these things behind the goddamn scenes? If you've always kept it 100 with me, why didn't I know you was having these conversations with a potential federal fucking witness? And then I hear people say it's all about Rob. I'm for Rob. You can't be for Rob, and then you are also for the same people that's fucking him up. This is a legal football game. This is the Super Bowl of his life. Every inch of the ball movement is going to determine the outcome of the Super Bowl. This is why you see coaches and the when they say 4th and 1, bring that goddamn measuring tape out. We want to know, did we make it past? Everything that we do on social media, everything that's being said and done is being observed, scrutinized, and recorded. So I, as his cousin, and Dana, as his mentee, two men who love him, why in the fuck would we start $1 for the team to make money off of R. Kelly?
Really?
But the person who put the bomb people, the bomb niggas up to say that, to lie, is now indicted. Don't y'all think that me and Dana would be fucking indicted if we did some shit like that? How could we be the bad people, but the people who convince y'all that we are the bad people are named in indictments and shit, and many more are coming. You don't do illegal shit or even that which is seemingly illegal if you're really advocating for someone. That's all I want to say, y'all. I'm not dissing nobody. I'm not attacking nobody. I'm just saying, think. That's all, y'all. Think. Because when people get in hot water with them people, shit, they'll turn their own mama in. They'll pull you into it in order to try to save themselves. You call yourself putting your hand out to help someone that's maybe drowning, and they're not trying to pull up out of the damn water, the lake or the river. They're trying to pull your ass in with them so it can reduce their shit. That's all I'm saying. I've observed people, and I know who's credible. I know who's not. I know that a lot of people came on this YouTube shit trying to be like Dana J, trying to dethrone Dana J, trying to dethrone $1 for the King, trying to get their own $1 for the King going. But look at them. Look at them and look at us. $1 for the King is still going. It's just under the R. Kelly Legal Defense Fund. Ain't nobody fucking with that. But the things that they're doing illegally, you're going to read it for yourself. You're going to read the indictments for yourself. And I'll say this in closing. How is calling Azriel Clary doghead bitches, niggas going up in O'Reilly's, just so happens here's a potential federal witness that was in the Lifetime docuseries that he has done videos about. He's talked about her extensively. Well, time I touched down in Chicago, let me go by her place of employment that just happens to be an auto supply store. Now, conventional thinking people would tell you and you and you and myself, what the fuck does a person need from an auto parts store that's driving in a rented 2020 vehicle? What do you need from an auto parts store? Air fresheners? You don't need no oil. You don't need no windshield wiper fluid. The rent-a-car people do all that shit. They clean the car smells good.
Thank you, Doris.
But why do you end up, is it a coincidence that you end up where one of the R. Kelly, quote-unquote, accusers works? Huh? Is that a coincidence? No, you went there to fucking intimidate her. You went there to strike fear in her, but you didn't go to intimidate her thinking that you were helping R. Kelly. His design plan was to try to get her in a conversation. The design plan was to try to get her on his channel and question her for what? For cash apps and for money. That's all. But in the process of trying to make a few dollars, these motherfuckers have broken so many federal laws, you wouldn't believe it. I'm going to say this and I'm done. I'm asking that everybody continue to tune away, turn away, tune out from that Love After Lockup rally. Is none but a goddamn kind artist scheme to get money off my cousin's name. I want to ask everybody that's watching this to put on your thinking cap and ask yourself, why hasn't the Bolsky Gun done any videos leading up to this rally over the last 3 days? Why hasn't he been seen talking shit, calling Levi and Bozo out? These people. Then he do it at the last rally. Them niggas stayed on social media. He had Levi, Bozo, Levi. Why have you guys not heard from the Bolsky Gun on his YouTube channel? Why isn't he posting any live? Well, when you think about that, think about Levi's long reach. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. That's all you got to do. It's not about what you see all the time. People ask yourself, what's going on? I don't see. It's about what you don't see sometimes. That man ain't said shit. He put a couple of things up in his community chat, but that nigga ain't came on YouTube one time talking that Levi Bozo shit. Because he knows Levi is the real motherfucking deal. He knows Levi got some long reaching arms. So he shut his fucking mouth. He's not saying shit on his channel about Levi or Bozo. You understand? And that's not no threat. I'm not threatening that man. I'm just speaking facts. Y'all think, why haven't you heard from him? Why is he silent? It's for a reason. It's for a reason. And I would urge the Dollar General, let me say this and I'm done. You need one more minute. Listen, I would urge the Dollar General to run from this shit. The midget woman beating nigga, he's pulled you into some shit, DeBoski. He has. And his desire to make a few dollars with his bum homeless ass, he's pulled you into something, DeBoski, that you may not get out of. And I'm done when I say this. I told somebody the other day, I said, they going to prison. This is what I said to Boski, so you know how Levi thinks, and so you know my heart. I said, you know they going to prison. I said, but to be honest with you, I said, I'm going to feel sorry for Boski. And the people I was talking to said, I ain't going to feel sorry for that motherfucker. I said, well, no, I'm going to feel sorry for Boski.
I said
Go ahead, brother.
I said I ain't gonna feel sorry for him. Next, you don't got to say the people. I said it.
Dana said, "Fuck that nigga." No, listen, Dana crazy. Yeah, Dana said no. I said, well, I'm gonna tell you why, Dana, and others. There was other people on the phone. I said I'm gonna feel sorry for him because he had an ounce. Yeah, no, I ain't gonna say an ounce. 30%, 50% of his involvement initially was ignorant. But he allowed the bed bug, as y'all call him, to take him off course. He allowed a nigga who was all about cap, all about clout chasing, all about the motherfucking cash app. He didn't stop and say, wait a minute, Tyson, bro guy, I'm a thorough nigga. I'm a real nigga. I don't know Levi. I don't know that man. I'm not going to come at a man I don't know. I don't know if they're stealing money or not. I haven't confirmed that. I'm not going to come at Bozo. I'm not going to call him Bozo and come at these people that I don't know. I'm not going to take your fight on for you. I'm not going to come and attack somebody because your son did a video talking about your ratchet, low-down woman beating ass, how you beat his mama, and how you ain't shit. And then Larry the grown man, Levi, just happened to see the video, and the interview was set up. Levi talks to the boy, and the boy tells Levi how you held his mama's arms down. If I was an unethical man, I'd drop the motherfucking tape today.
But I told you,
I'm not going to do that to the little boy, to the young man.
Shit, send it to me.
I know you would, but I'm not going to do that. But the boy told me that how filthy the house was, y'all. The boy, I shedded tears on the damn phone talking to that boy, that punk nigga's fucking son. That boy told me he came home one day and the bed bug was on a blow-up mattress in the middle of the goddamn front room after his mother went to prison. He said his mother went to prison on a Tuesday, and Wednesday, that nigga had moved another crackhead bitch in. That's what he told me. And if the bed bug want to challenge me, don't you push me, nigga. I will release it. He said, I remember coming home from school, or wherever he came from, he said, I looked and he was laying up with some crackhead chick while my mama was just locked up. And he said, I remember going in the kitchen. Listen, y'all. He said the dishes were piled up. He said, I looked to my right and it was maggots in the motherfucking trash. Now, this bitch nigga, DJ, know I'm telling the truth. How would I know that? That boy told me that. And he said my mama didn't deserve that, and I shedded a tear on the phone with him. I said, man, but get your life, you're on the right track. I told him, I said, man, look at yourself. Having a father like that, so-called father, you could end up a drug addict, gangbanger. You could end up fucked up. He said, but my mama got us the fuck out of there. My mama, I owe everything to my mama. That's what he told me, and that's what he said on the Grown Man Show. He said, my mama saved us. My mama is, he said, what you gonna do with the money? I'm gonna share this with my mama, the boy said. Then this bitch nigga goes right on after he leaves the Grown Man and says, y'all see how they gave my son $1,500. If y'all want to make them mad, give me $1,500. Meaning he was jealous of the boy getting the money. And you ain't seen the boy on his channel. You ain't seen the boy fuck with him every day. Listen to me, y'all. The boy saw that man do some of the worst shit to his mama. And all these love after lockup women who follow after them, they know it's true. The boy sat there and said he hadn't heard from this nigga in 5 or 6 years. Hey, I got to say this. Give me 30 seconds and I'm out. I got to hang up. But listen, what really made me want to jump through the motherfucking computer screen is when that nigga sat there on his live and said, y'all see my son? Y'all see how mannerable he is and how he turned out? He said, that's how I raised him. And I said, nigga, if your ass get 20 years in prison, motherfucker, I'm going to drink some Hennessy and toast to that shit. You a dirty motherfucker. You a dirty motherfucker. My oldest baby, who was 20 years old, has slept in the bed with her mama since she was an infant. When she was born, I slept on the couch. By God, Allah's grace, will, and mercy, my oldest daughter's mother has been with my baby. She's a mother to my baby. I'm a father to my biological oldest baby and my other baby. I'm a father to them. But I'm going to give their mothers credit. When it comes to the intelligent academic side with my daughter, she's a genius, my oldest baby. When it comes to politics, religion, when it comes to educating her, when it comes to making sure she's straight financially, both she and I, myself, and her mom, we're there. She's gone to the best schools, everything. But when it comes to doing those things that a father can't do, when it comes to me, when the baby was 5 years old, I'm hanging out on the street, it was her mama that stayed home with her. It was her mama that would tell me, go get some Pampers, go get this, go get that for her, get her some food, and I drop it off, and I'm hanging out with other women and shit, whole chasers. But it was her mama who really was there every step of the way, as was I, but her mama is deep. Hey, yo, Lil Boosie said it on Vlad. He said, I never understand it, how you can never talk about your children's mother to your kids, to your daughter.
Hey, Levi, I'm going to stop you for a second. Somebody said they went to the MCC and said, bring them downstairs. They about to fuck Rob all the way up.
It's cool because they come about bring him down, they going up. they come about bring him downstairs, their ass is going upstairs. Y'all watching see. But let me close by saying this. Lil Boosie said it best. He said, I don't get it. He's already, just like my daughter, I can relate to him because like let me tell you something. You say something about to your daughters about their mama, I said, girl, baby, I said, your mama worried, and they don't say shit. They mama can't do no wrong. Right? Okay, so this nigga is so low down, he didn't want to give Crystal Curl the credit that she deserved after scuffling, taking beatings, and taking them kids out of there, and at least trying to provide them with a good life. That nigga couldn't give that woman 100% credit for that. That motherfucker's so goddamn low down, y'all. I want y'all to listen to my words. That man is going to have a tragic ending. That ain't no threat. I don't want to go nowhere near him. I would never send anybody near him. But I'm telling y'all to mark my words. Y'all going to remember Levi's words. That man is going to have a tragic ending. because he is one of the most low-down so-called human beings you could ever meet in your motherfucking life. That man has done some dirt in his life, and when that karma falls on him, y'all gonna be like, how did Levi know this? I could look at that man and tell that he is headed for tragedy. That which befalls him is going to be swift, is going to be unbelievably swift, and is going to, he's going to have a tragic ending. Watch and see. And that's all I have to say. Kevin Terrell is going to have a tragic ending by his own doing, by karma. It's going to be a tragic ending because he's just that goddamn low down, and he uses God to try to cover for his evil wickedness, playing with God's name. He uses the Mason order. He's a fraternal brother. These are brothers who are stand-up brothers. These are men who don't call women bitches, and they're
not a Mason.
Ostracized for that shit.
He's not a Mason.
He's not a Mason, but he uses that beautiful, pristine order to try to cover up for his shit. And I'm going to say it again. 3 seconds, I'm gone. Mark my words. That man is going to have a tragic ending because he's the kind of nigga, if being wicked is wrong, he don't want to be right. He's a low-down man, and he's headed for destruction. Watch and see. Y'all gonna say, I don't know Levi, I don't know if he's a psychic or what, but Levi called that shit. That nigga is gonna have a tragic ending for trying to exploit Robert Kelly, beating that woman for years, all the dirty shit, turning his back on his kids, lying to these pitiful women who work hard every day and send them their money, exploiting people, getting money from people, saying, fuck you, these are my blessings. I ain't giving you shit. From what I was told, the Planet of the Apes looking woman with the mask on who was talking about Dodo and Levi look like one of the members of the Planet of the motherfucking Apes. Y'all know I ain't lying. I heard she walked up to the restaurant, and when it was time to pay, that nigga walked away. He didn't even go in his pocket and pay for the women's food. He's using Dubowski, where Dubowski's spending money and he ain't spending shit. Where Dubowski is rolling with a nigga that's all about himself. And when this hammer drops, he's going to tell on Dubowski and try to put everything on Dubowski to stay free. If Dubowski had any street smarts, now I really believe that nigga from Bolingbrook, because a real Chicago nigga wouldn't go nowhere near that nigga. So that's all I have to say. But that man is going to have a tragic ending, y'all. Stay tuned. All right, Dan, I'm about to finish watching your live, bro.
All right.
Easy.
All right. Bree said, Dana, play the rally on the screen. Look at it. I will not. I will not play that bullshit on my screen. I don't know. I'm not giving no views. I will not. Don't nobody want that dumb stuff around them. Not me. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can have all that retarded shit. Nope. I'm not playing that stuff on my screen. Retardation at its finest. I can't do it. They got about a good 15 people. Right, Willie. But look, I'm about to end this joint. All right. I'll be back tonight. I'll be back tonight at midnight. Hopefully the channel will look different. I just got some overlays that I'm working with. So I'll be back tonight. We're going to have some fun. All right. Y'all be blessed. All right. I thank y'all for joining me. Hey, I look forward to seeing y'all tonight. Let's get it. All right. Peace. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Ooh. Killer. But before I go, I gotta leave y'all with a song. What song do I gotta do? I'm going now. Oh. Don't forget, when I leave here, travel over to my brother from another mother page, Cisco Live. We be having fun over there, y'all. So what song am I gonna leave y'all with today? Today, let's see. 96 platinum, 98 platinum. What song am I gonna leave y'all with today? Let's see. It's gonna be a Cisco song. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. It's gonna be a Cisco song, but I'm trying to figure out what do I want to leave y'all with today. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Let's do this. Check it out. It's called Boy Shorts. Hold on, y'all. Hey, you live with Dana J. How can I help you, caller?
Hi, this is Mom Mary.
Hey, Mama Mary on y'all. Uh-oh.
Okay, you're finna get the real truth.
Okay.
I believe what Megan said because we as black women all our lives have protected black men. Even though some of them were no damn good, we have been there for them. A lot of black men don't respect us because they're always looking for the brighter side. They're always looking for something that they know they can't have, and they have to always end up coming back to us because we are the strongest of the women in all of America, because a black woman can take a little bit of nothing and make something out of it. And yes, she protected him. She knew he wasn't right, but she wasn't going to turn him in. But if that had been the other way around and she shot him, his ass would have turned her in, because he's that weak and that kind of Negro. So, as being a black woman, been married for 53 years, I've been through a lot of ups and downs, but we have done a lot of things to protect our own, because we always knew that the odds have always been against a black man, even back in the civil rights days. And I grew up in the civil rights when we had to protect our black men because they were getting lynched for things that they wasn't doing. So I commend her for protecting him. But if he's going to keep lying, I don't blame her for coming out telling the truth, because he never would have did that for her. So everybody in the chat, I love them. And I'm not saying not even now. I will stand by my black man, even if I know he wrong, but I will cuss his motherfucking ass out when I get him out of public.
And where would you tell him to go?
Huh?
And where would you tell him to go?
I tell him to go fuck a duck. You ain't no motherfucking good, but I'll save your motherfucking ass. I'm like, Levi about that. I'm a principal goddamn woman when it comes down to my husband and my children. Now, when they're wrong, I will get on their ass behind closed door, but I will fight like a motherfucker for the Supreme Court and say, no, my children didn't do that. No. I'm going to protect my own, because they do that for their motherfucking families. And I'm a family woman, and I'm a family Christian, but I don't take no bullshit when it comes down to turn against my people. My people, most of them is wrong most of the time, but I'm still going to fight for them, because we all we got. And I done seen a lot in these 73 years, and hoping I can see some more. So you go on, I'm going to let somebody else call in, but have a good day. I love you all.
No, wait, Mama Murray. I got a question. You ain't gonna get away that quick. What you think about the status here the other day?
That was just as full of motherfucking bullshit as 1, 2, 3. Like I say, I really didn't want to hear it, but I'm glad I did. We need a new judge in Rob's New York case. We do need one, because she is very biased. That woman don't like R. Kelly. She hates his motherfucking ass. And I think the reason why she hates him is because of the LGBT people. And I think that bitch don't get along with her husband, and she done put a lot of men in jail that she know wasn't guilty. And like I say, I'm still saying and hoping and I'm praying and I feel, because I've been doing some reading up on the appeals and the bail hearings, and I done went from a lot of lawyers that handle only that he does deserve to get a bail, and that I'm looking for him to get one. But that woman is full of shit. All that stuff that the prosecutor is telling ANTON and all that stuff that Geddes is saying, if they really had something, don't you know they wouldn't be delaying this damn trial? If they really had the goods on Rob and thought Rob had done all this shit, they would have this trial right away. But they ain't got nothing. They trying to throw spaghetti, greens, anything they can find up against the wall, because they want to make him be the face for this new law, pedophilia. I'm not worried about it. I done put Rob in God's hand, and I know God got Rob back. I know he gonna take care of him, and I don't care what they throw at him or what come his way. We gonna still fight for him. He's going to be all right. But yes, we got a lot that's going on. We got people, just wait. We got people that we thought never would have lied on Robert Kelly, never would have set him up, gonna come out. We gonna see that. and things dropping out every day, we're going to see that people that we thought said they were really for him, rocking with him, riding with him, that was supposed to be close to him. It's a lot of close people that said they love Rob and was for Rob. It's not for Rob. And you're going to see that, Dana, which you already know that. You and Levi already know that. There's a lot of things that I do know that I won't say, but I know that this man is innocent. And I know Doug is fighting really hard. I know he's fighting hard. I'm not going to say, I do feel that Greenberg needs to get a little tougher. He needs to get a little tougher. I have nothing against Greenberg, but I want him to stop giving over. He's acting like he never been in a goddamn courtroom.
Thank you, Yvette.
Show your damn stuff. Show it. I mean, you ain't got to come out and tell everything, you know, but you need to let this woman know, look, I'm an attorney for 35, 36 years, and this is not the first trial that I've tried like this. It might be the first high celebrity trial I've tried. You better believe if Johnny Crockett was on that case, we'd be some proud motherfuckers. He would not let them walk all over him like that. I don't like it because you being the lead attorney, show your shit. What you think Rob paying you for? What you think we as his family want you to do? Don't just stand there and take every damn thing they said and we're going to do this because it should have been over. It should be thrown out. Because if you ain't got it now, that means your motherfucking ass is trying to manufacture something. You can't manufacture somebody to be guilty when they're not guilty. I don't give a damn if you keep them in there 10 years. Look how long McDowell was in prison. So I'm so over the bullshit. But I'm still fighting, and I'm still going to know that he's going to be all right. But until this hearing come through, I ain't going to be satisfied. I'm waiting for Friday after next, the 4th, to see what's going down. And then after then, I'll know what's what.
Are you talking about from the appellate court?
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting on.
All right, so question. What you think about this Love After Lockup rally?
Said do what?
What do you think about this Love After Lockup rally that's going on?
I don't believe in it. I don't. A lot of bullshit there too. A lot of bullshit there. A lot of bullshit going on. And I think a lot of them that's in that Love Lockup rally, they just want to be on TV or want us to see their face to say, we're there for Robert Sylvester Kelly. They're not there for Robert Sylvester Kelly. They're there for their own damn interest. And I want Shabazz to stop going around telling motherfucking lies because the only reason why his ass is trying to turn against Angelo and Azriel, he knew they wasn't no motherfucking good, but when Angelo took that story and made Azriel ass, when she did it on her own, go to the Sun Time and sell them pictures and audio, and he didn't get his money like he wanted to, he's ready to turn against Angelo and Azriel, because number one, he shouldn't have never made the damn doctor in the first place because he didn't do right. It wasn't about Rob. It was about trying to promote his ass as a promoter to be big as Tyler Perry or some of the other producers. So he just needs to stop his shit. Levi called that bitch out, and he was right on point. I don't like people that turn around because they don't get paid. They can stick with you long as the shit going their way. Then it don't go your way. Then they ready to turn on you. I don't like cutthroat motherfuckers. That's what I call cutthroat, backdoor, cotton picking, ignorant ass niggas. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. So I don't believe nothing Shabazz say because he's full of shit. And everybody know grown man. I don't deal with grown man. I know that y'all deal with him. You can deal with him. But I also know he done did a lot of shit with the feds, and he talk a lot of monkey ass shit. I don't go along with. But one thing that he did good. The one thing that he did good when he tried to help that nasty bed bug motherfucking son. But other than that, he ain't no damn good. He never will be no good. And he is not my cup of tea. Not my cup of tea at all, because he's a wicky-wacky bitch, too. And he'll turn on you as quick as he turn on anybody else. So I don't even watch his channel. I don't listen to shit he has to say. And there's a lot more that I done found out about a lot of people that I once was supporting, thinking that they was all for Rob. And come to find out, they channeled and changed completely. Some of them doing stimulus check and all that kind of shit. But now that Shabazz done come out with this stuff about the producing of the docuseries and cussing Angelo out, now they on that. When the hearing came out today, everybody was on that. They still trying to bring the content, but what I love about you and Levi, y'all don't change. Y'all stay on the same thing. Y'all do y'all background. Y'all do it right. All these in-between mixed up motherfuckers, like I say, you, Levi, Prima Donna, and Sky Zone, y'all stay the same. And I don't want y'all to change because you got your head on and you don't let other people think for you. You do your background, you know what you're talking about. The rest of them, they so damn weak and watch. They over here, he back over there. They just crazy as motherfucking hell.
And what can they do, Mama Murray?
Hell is. Huh?
And what can they do? They can go do what?
They can go fuck a duck and suck a dog's ass because I'm sick of their ass. They just make you sick.
And if they can't fuck a duck and suck a dog's ass, what they gonna do?
Jump on the motherfucking horse and ride him and fuck him too. I'm gonna let you go do what you got to do, Taylor. But I'm telling you, they it's something else. I know they done put you and tried to put you and Levi in the hospital with all they lied and backwards and forth. If they was for really what's true, we ain't got no business being in this. Rob should have been out. Because in the first place, he shouldn't have been in there. But we got so many haters of Rob because they know that he's a very nice young man. Now, I call him a young man because he's younger than me, and I call him my son. He is not what everybody is saying he is. And like I say, he is not going to do the wrong thing. He is not going to take no plea deal for no motherfucking shit that he didn't do. And I don't blame him. But what makes me mad with him, regardless if Rob and his children ain't talking right now or is talking right now, they don't give a fuck about that man because they did. They wouldn't get on there with all that shit. That man got children. You don't know how his 3 children feel.
That's true.
You don't know how them 3 children feel. Every day they get up, they hear nasty shit about their daddy. They love their father because that's the seed they came from.
That's true.
You know, and I'm so motherfucking, they so goddamn selfish. If you love your children or your grandchildren, you're not gonna be on there every day. Every day you get up, they got some shit. R. Kelly did this. If somebody was to walk out there and get run over, R. Kelly, how he gonna reach from jail when he can't see his lawyers and have somebody to do that? These motherfuckers is doing this because they want money. Rob ain't got no hand in all this shit. And what make me so mad is the government is so full of shit. They know damn well how in the hell can this man, they've been having him behind bars for 13 months. How can he sit behind bars and order anybody to do anything? And you know these motherfuckers nowadays, they don't want to bring you a glass of water unless you give them $10. So you know ain't no motherfucker out there fighting for his reason to go up and do something wrong to people. They doing that shit because they know if they do that, the government gonna pick it up and they trying to help the government keep his ass in there. But God gonna get his ass out of there. He's not gonna stay in there. And anybody think all this shit that they digging a ditch for R. Kelly, every one of them bitches that dug a ditch for R. Kelly gonna fall right in it. Gonna fall right in it.
And Mama Murray.
He will be free.
And Mama Murray.
And they wonder why so many of them have COVID-19, why so many of them died of cancer, why so many of them, everything happened, because they so motherfucking backstabbing and dirty. When you do dirty to people, Rob Kelly is somebody's child, whether his mama in heaven with my mama. You can't do people's children wrong and expect to think the shit ain't gonna come back to you. It's coming back to you. Karma is a real bitch. And it don't have no names on it. So Dana, I love you. I love your channel.
Mama Murray.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You going? But do you remember Haranis and the lady that was rapping? She said hello, and she said, "I just want Mama Mary to say hi to me because she going off."
Hi, baby. How you doing? I love you too. I don't see much of you, but I do love you.
Yeah, I think she working on her album right now.
Tell her go on and put it out there. Put it out there. I'm ready for some good music, and I can't wait till my boy come home, cause it's gonna be all that and some more. And you know what? I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna get off here. I watched the Democratic convention last night.
Oh Lord!
Anybody think that John Legend and Common gonna ever replace Robert Sylvester Kelly? I'ma tell them bitches to lay down in the middle of the highway and let me run my car with their motherfucking ass. You hear what I say? Cause they don't have to do nothing but come out and sit on the sidewalk and say, water, water. He'll have a hit off that. Them bitches sound horrible last night. They sound horrible. And I think that he would ever, because I heard his old wife was over there on the Epstein, and I believe John Legend with Epstein, all of them been doing all that overcover behind shit and trying to put it all on Rob. Them motherfuckers is something else. Dana, I just hate so bad that your channel will be watching, because I know the Fed listen to everything. But I'm telling you, it's something else. And I can see, I'm glad God is good as he is. Because some of these people, they'll make God want to commit a homicide on their motherfucking ass.
Yeah.
They something else.
Wait a minute.
Anyway,
wait a minute.
Weekend.
Wait a minute. Did you say they'll make God want to commit a homicide on them?
Damn right. Because he's sick of their ass. He know that these some evil motherfucking people. They evil. I don't know where they got this black heart from. They just evil. I couldn't do a dog like they do.
Harana says she love you too, Mama Mary.
I love you too. Bye-bye.
All right. Man. Mama Mary went in, yo. But look, check this out. If y'all want to catch me on a new hot platform, if you sick and tired of Twitter, if you sick and tired of Facebook, if you sick and tired of YouTube, if you sick and tired of Glitch or Twitch, we have a platform that's just for us, people of color, courtesy of my boy Ice Cube. Yay, yay! You know what it is? Come holler at me. It's called WeGotUps.com. I'm about to show it to you. I want y'all to come be a part. It's a hot platform, and it's just strictly for us. It's called We Got Ups. www.WeGotUps.com. Trust me, it's one of the hottest platforms out there. Just in case if you don't know what it looked like, you see I'm already signed in. You see my stuff already there, ready to go. Let's go here. Boom! I'm gonna hit that sign in button. Bang. You see what it is? You have the news feed, you got the events, you have the groups, the pages, the photos, the pokes, the blogs, the credits. Yes, you get credits for being on this joint. Here's the logo right here at the top. I'm gonna hit my page. I'm gonna show y'all what it is when I hit my page. Bam, see how I come up? I have not uploaded anything to my page yet. Miss Terry Williams said, hi, Dana J. This is okay, cool. Hey, T. Hey, T. Yes, sir, T. I got some people to hit me. Hey, Miss Lady T. Dix. Yeah. Rhonda Lynn. Hey, how y'all doing? Roberta, what's up? Precious, what's up? You know what I'm saying? I get excited. Coach Tate, what's up? I get excited when I see my folks coming over. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say this. In about a week, you won't be seeing me really on Facebook unless I'm uploading stuff. I'm going to delete my talking shit Facebook page, and I'm coming over here to We Got Ups. I'm tired of Mark Zuckerberg threatening me, telling me your page is going to be shut down. I have a right to say what I'm going to say. I have a right to speak my mind. I have a right. So I'm just letting y'all know now, Ice Cube did his thing. And then on top of that, let me show y'all something, y'all. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. You're live on the Dana J Show. Hold on for a second. Let me show y'all something. You can sell your stuff on here. Bam. And you can buy stuff. My shopping cart is empty. And you can add people. Bam. Friend request. You go to the homepage. You can go right here. Wait a minute. You get your notifications. Yeah. Then right here. Bam. This is where your message is at. Then right here. You can do everything in your settings. Boom. It's a general privacy notifications, networks. You can change your password and you can sign out right here. Bam. You got your overlays when you come down and do everything you want. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. You got your albums, the members. You can put all your videos that's being watched by Ice Cube and others. Then you can do something called the ultimate video. Yes, the ultimate video. It puts your stuff in front of the executive top producers. Then you got the news is what's happening. You got your events. You got your second events. You got your groups. Then you can blog if you want to. You can blog. So guess what? I might just go straight here and blog. Then you got your stores. Then you got your products. Man, I'm going to tell you, it's a hot platform. Hot platform. So Dana J just urges everybody, yo, come on, be a part. Let me show you. Let me show you. Just taking Facebook out the window. And look what it say. Hold on. I want y'all to see this. I want y'all to see this. Because y'all need to know that it's not a game over here with us. And we ain't making it a racist thing. We just saying this. We getting away from the people who want to silence us as a people. Mark Zuckerberg, how many of y'all got them warnings because you spoke the truth about COVID-19? Huh? How many of y'all got them warnings? But guess what? You get the announcement straight from Ice Cube and straight from different people like Mr. Boot State. You get straight. Look at this. There's a platform just for us. Look at this. Look at this. They ain't gonna let you show this on Facebook. Look at this. You can sell all your stuff here. And on top of that, you can reach people that can't be reached. You can create your ads. You can do it all. Look at this, man. I'm telling you, this is the new wave of Facebook 1, 2, 3. This is strictly by Ice Cube. Strictly by Ice Cube, y'all. I'm going to sign out on my platform, and I urge everybody. You don't got to like me. You don't even got to add me. But I urge everybody to go right here. And you see what it say? Uncensored, unreleased. People of Color Social Network. That's all you got to do is go sign up, man. Just go sign up. You can join for free. It's free. You can go sign up, man. You can go sign up. Go sign up. Please. When you see the 333, the 333, the big baller brand, go sign up. Even though I don't like her, but I still sign up. And check it. I know y'all saying, I got an Apple, I can't do it. Yes, you can. Right here, go in the App Store and type in We Got Ups and download the app. Well, if you're saying, well, I only got an Android, I can't do it. Well, you can go to the Play Store, our Play Store. How I know? Because I got it on all my devices. I'm an Android man. I got it on all my devices. It's called WeGotUps.com. Oh my God. A platform that's for us. People of color. Telling y'all, man, y'all missing it. Y'all slipping if y'all don't do it. Y'all slipping if y'all don't do it. I promise you. Go jump on this ASAP. All right? It's called WeGotUps.com. And then you're going to see the black thing come up. The screen going to turn black. Then you're going to see it come up. Then it's going to say uncensored, unreleased, People of Color Social Network. Thank you, Ice Cube. You giving us something that we can have for ourselves. I'm going public and say I would love to be an ambassador for WeGotUps.com social network. Ice Cube. All right. Just letting y'all know what it is. So now I can conclude this and I can say, meet me over on Cisco Live, where we're gonna have some fun. All right. I thank y'all for joining me today. I love each and every last one of y'all, from Facebook over to YouTube. But I gotta find out how I can get this. Put into We Got Ups instead of into Facebook. And what's the site called? And send me your link. It's called WeGotUps.com. Just type in WeGotUps.com and then sign in. Sign up. That's all. Thank y'all. I'm up out of here. All right. I see y'all later tonight at midnight for the Midnight Jam with Dana J. We're gonna have some fun tonight. All right. Peace.